Hey guys, welcome to Mandela Effects After Dark. I am your host Sandy Diva, and joining me tonight is Splatter 420 and Morgan. Hey Morgan, how are you tonight? Or Splatter, how are you tonight?
Oh, it could be better, but I'm here. I'm
Yeah. How
okay.
are you, Morgan? You doing okay, Morgan? Morgan, can you hear us?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, Morgan.
Everything
Good,
was
good.
fine.
Yeah.
It's like he's frozen on my end.
Yeah, me too.
And now he's spinning on
I
me.
know. I have the sound coming in and out.
Oh, okay, there he is. He's
Uh-oh. Maybe if you turn off the camera, it'll help.
in and out burger.
Shoot. Yeah,
That would
I'm
suck,
wondering
wouldn't it?
why it's actually having problems with the. Hmm.
Well, while you're figuring out the problems, I'm going to do a quick shout out.
Yeah.
Tonight, we, of course, have Splatter and Morgan,
I'm
but we
gonna
also have
I'm gonna try coming in
Preliminal.
on the other.
Okay. We have Renee Cruz, Laura Lala TV, Pushing Button 62, Mac the Human. Welcome. I met Mac today over at Noel's stream. Deal You Woo Poo, Boston Ray Mudflood Adventure stopped in. Jackie McCarran, Noise Guru, Lil Cam 51, Galactic Family Podcast. I have Mac on here twice. I don't know how that happened, but let's fix that. And then we have Mandanimal, Austin 108, who I saw earlier today, Christine in the studio, and I think I got everybody so far. How are you guys tonight? I am not doing well. I am going to let you guys know that tonight
Sorry.
will be the only show until probably next week.
Next year.
Maybe an open panel Thursday or Friday, but
Hello,
there
Josh.
I won't be on. Hey Josh, I won't be on Hebrew tomorrow night, and I won't be on Propagate this week. I am not feeling well.
Well, I'll see if I can take your place in at least Hebrew.
Yes, please. You guys are gonna be playing the game, I think.
Yeah, that's what he said. So, but you got like you said, he cancels at the last minute. So, I don't, I hope not.
Yes, I hope not to.
'Cause
So,
I'm down for it.
so we are gonna have a short show tonight because I really don't feel well. I thought I saw you earlier today in Noel's chat. Maybe it was another person with 108 then. Sorry, Austin. I really thought I saw you in Noel's chat. That's weird.
Maybe
But
your the
hmm?
clone was there.
No, it was probably somebody else with a similar username.
Yeah. Oh,
Hey,
we got
Hunter
all
O.
of them.
Musk.
Hunter O.
It's
Musk.
it's too much to write and say. I have to just write Hunter O. Musk.
Oh yeah, he knows who he is.
Yes.
The show is only 5'2", short show.
Thank you, Christine. I'm not overdoing it. We're doing a short show tonight, and then I'm going to sleep for a week.
9 o'clock my time now. So it's 12 o'clock now.
Hey,
Yeah.
well, at least we made it. We made it yesterday and not today. Yep.
What
All right.
you made enough mustard yesterday for today?
No, I said at least we made the show start yesterday instead of today
Oh, okay.
because
Okay.
it's now Sunday for me. Hey,
Oh yeah, that's
Rock
right.
or Rocky.
Not me. Oh, we got no one. Now people are starting to show up now.
Yeah, they usually just wait for the notification because they never know when I'm actually going to go live. And there's
Yeah, I
nothing
was
wrong
in
with that.
those season for a while, but now I'm not anymore.
Hmm? I
I always
didn't
say
hear you.
research the Satan's little season. I've been doing that, but I don't know. I'm doubting it now. I'm not like I was before, thinking that maybe that was where we are at. Anyway, never mind.
So, guys, I do have a couple new ones tonight, but I have not been able to work on the show all week. I just threw together two tonight. Hey, Tiniest Squish or Sarah, hi. And but I do have rewinds I have to show for the new one, so that everyone's caught up and in the same, on the same page.
Hello, Squish.
And um, Noelle will probably be in the chat shortly. She was seeing a movie at 10:30, so it should be ending soon. And Mac the Human, I don't know how much you know about the Mandela effect. I just know you're a nice person. So if you don't understand, just ask and we'll explain. Thank you, guys. Okay, Michael, I can't. I'm doing a short show tonight. I'm not showing anything extra. I'm sorry. I've got to get back to bed. Like I was even debating on whether to not have a show tonight. And you know me, I have not ever taken a week off, ever, ever, ever. And that's kind of like the only reason why I'm having a show tonight. Hey,
Yeah.
Maria, because I don't want to break my streak. So.
Yeah, even if it's a short show, like she said, we'll have a show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not in the mood to watch anything, to do anything. I feel pretty bad right now. That's the only way I could describe it. I feel awful. My doctor is taking me off of medicine and my body is not reacting well at all. I feel sick. Like super sick. And I'm getting migraines on and off.
Usually a doctor will wean you off something slowly.
No, he's not doing it slow. He's doing it super fast.
That's not right.
Super fast. He did it across 2 prescriptions.
Well,
Going from 2 tablets to none.
And when I got off a med that I didn't want to take anymore, my doctor weaned me off it nice and slow.
Yeah, I know. Well, my doctor is not your doctor and is doing it in 2 prescriptions.
Yeah, I know.
And it doesn't feel good.
Yeah, that would suck. Yeah.
He thinks he is weaning me off.
Oh,
That's
no.
the sick part.
Well, that's the worst part, I guess.
He thinks this is weaning me off. And the worst part is, I'm not going to get much better because this is the medicine that helps me. Like, it's what controls my symptoms. So it's just making me feel sick. It's not.
Juice.
Cranberry juice.
I don't know what that.
I know cranberry juice helps with urinary tract infection.
Garlic.
Oh, I'm sure I do, man, animal. But I'm also just feeling my condition, and I don't know the parts of my condition that I don't normally feel this bad. I'm feeling badly. I'm feeling the condition symptoms much worse. So.
Yes, good idea, Honorable Dodge, for Jackie.
Yeah, it's a good idea. No, he's scared. He's scared of the government. That's what it is. So, let's change the subject, shall we?
About time.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, Morgan, what's this?
Yeah, Morgan, I know. The problem is all the doctors in my area are scared to death. I need a specialist, but my insurance is Medicaid and there are no specialists.
Are you coming back on, Morgan?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering, why he's in the chat and not here.
It might be. All you have to do is turn off his camera, and he could be here. That could be it.
Yeah, it might be the camera's stressing it too much. Well, how about we pull up a presentation, Splatter?
Oh, yeah. I guess I could do that.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just not right myself either right now. So, doing this to help ease my mind as well.
We're gonna have a great show tonight. We're both like,
Yeah.
we're both a mess. Wait, did I say pushing buttons? I did. Okay, it was on the list. Pushing's on the
Hopefully.
list. Yes.
Can't miss pushing buttons too.
Just making sure.
Such a
There
bad-
we go. Morgan has returned.
Okay.
Hey, Morgan.
Hello.
Can you hear us now?
Now let me turn that down. I got it. I think I actually saw. Is it? Oh yeah, and I don't think it's doing that other thing. Here's the insane thing, Sandy. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I went from using, like that laptop, right? The new one that I bought, right? Like it's been doing that, like when I'm on this one, right? I'm on the old one, the one that wasn't working at all before, right? Like the old hookup, that message, right? Because it wasn't even in Gmail. I was able to get there. I mean, it took a minute, but it's working
You're
perfect, right? I mean, it's really looking well.
You're a little choppy though. It might be your
I'm not going
internet.
to complain about it. It's just weird,
Yes, you have a
Yeah.
wrench, Mac the Human. Welcome to the
Yeah.
1500 Club.
I'm not even Isabella Live in this one. I think I'm Morgan in this one. Here,
Yeah,
I'll put
You are
my
Morgan.
thing in the chat.
Hey, Morgan. Rocky's telling you to get some headphones, but I'm telling you check your internet connection because I think you. Oh, Mac the Human, thank you for being here, even if it was only for a few minutes. Yeah, the show is usually very late, so I would recommend. We do have earlier shows when we do open panels. We usually start around 10, but the Mandela shows are usually late. So maybe you can catch us on one of the open panels.
Well, they're leaving already?
Yeah, Mac the Human says, "Bye everyone. It's too late for me. Thanks for being on the side of the good guys, Sandy." Because I was again Noel's stream earlier.
Oh, okay.
Hopefully we'll see you again soon, Mac. Have a great night. Oh, there is a sync in the chat from Austin, fiber, etc. You'll see. You will see. There is a sync with that.
Sink?
There's a sync.
Is it full of water?
Mm-hmm. But Morgan, I think your internet is the issue. It's very choppy. Hey, Cuberts. Noise Guru says this show is early for a Sunday.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's not Sunday. Well, it's really early for a Sunday because it's still Saturday for me.
And it's working without the. Yeah, it's working. It's good.
Yeah, there you go.
It is better with the picture. Camera. That's weird. That is so weird. It's better with you having the picture up.
Mm-hmm.
Very strange.
Right on.
Oh, I got it ready. What am I doing? I already have it. Yeah, you see it.
You already have it up. You are. It's not you. It's me.
Okay.
This is an easy one. There's like no reading. This is a very old one. Very old one, but it was necessary before we did the show. Before we did the new one tonight. Morgan, would you like to read it? Even though there's like no word. There's like almost no words. We just have a question. Oh no, DLU
What color is the Pink
vu.
Panther's nose?
I probably would have known until the question was asked.
Gray.
The question was asked. The answer
yeah, it would seem gray, pink and gray.
No,
Well,
it's gray
still,
because I painted it gray. And
it's
Neo
gray on
Freak,
here. That can't be
welcome.
the.
Interesting. Cuberts is saying black.
I don't know.
Hunter O. Musk is saying black. What do you guys say?
Red? I don't know.
Morgan, I'm waiting for you to answer too.
Gray or black? Right.
No,
You
people are
think
just
red too, by chance? Because red's like a darker pink. It would match, right? You know, that's all. I don't know. I don't know. I don't remember.
Gray or black?
Hello, Woo Riders. I gotta write down Neo Freak and Woo Riders.
Well, it can't be gray because it's gray right now.
Oh, my autocorrect is learning your names, guys. All I wrote was woo when it said Riders DG. Yes, please. Fill it in. Thanks. Appreciate it. Okay. Black for Deal You Woo Poo too. Black for yellow for pushing buttons. Let me get these answers on the screen. Pink for Mandanimal. Just regular pink. Light pink, hot pink. Please be specific. Black for Hunter. Black. Let me see. We were down here. I'm dying. Ryder says what's popping. I am dying. I'm not really dying, but I feel like I'm dying.
Well, good night, Galactic.
Pink for Maria. Galactic's going to bed too?
Yeah.
Aw. Well, I appreciate you being here even for a few minutes. You have a great night. And drop the link. Let people go listen to your stream.
Thank you, Pushin. Someone had to.
Hey, Ryu. Ryu says black.
Maybe it is. I'm starting to get swayed by the black. I don't know why I thought red.
Man, Danimal says hot pink. Don't remember says Rocky. Christine says pink. Black says graffiti tattooed.
Graffiti tattooed?
Yes, I'm writing. Hold on. Writing. There it is. Pushing button says flash. Darker than his fur, pink says tiniest squish. Noise Guru says green.
That's what I originally thought. That's what I thought red.
Austin said, is it not black? I remember black. All right, we can go on.
Maybe it is black. I don't know.
We can continue.
Okay. Curiosity's killing this cat. What do you got?
I think it's changed multiple times. Look at the transition, everyone. We have light pink, hot pink, and red.
I was right.
You said red splatter.
I did.
Guys, yeah, no. I do remember black. I could go with light pink all the way on the left, but not hot pink or red. That looks weird to me, especially the eyes. The eyes look wrong.
Red was my first inclination. Yeah.
Not for me. Not for me. This is wrong. This looks ridiculous to me.
I think black would look ridiculous.
Nah, I'm going to show you. So this is the red side. Light pink, says Maria. Yes. I can go with light pink. Austin's freaking out that it's pink. Oh, no. See, now I have light pink and green because I can go with light pink. The hot pink, I don't know why that's there. I don't remember hot pink. I remember light pink and black. I don't remember hot pink and red. Look at this. Look. I mean, this is all different timeline, like time decades, all different decades. We got the 70s, we got the 80s, we've got 2000s, we got the 2010s.
Right on.
All different decades. There we go. Galactic. I'm gonna pin it.
What?
That's Galactic stream from today. If you guys want to go check it out, I'm gonna pin it in the chat as soon as I get there.
Yeah.
There we go. It's pinned at the top. So you could. Oh, I accidentally pinned Hunter. Hold on.
Ouch. Yeah. There's a
There we
Game
go.
Boy.
That's the right message.
The Pink Panther Game Boy.
That is a hand painted Game Boy.
Right on.
You
I like
can
it
go
when
on.
my memory's right.
I don't know. No, that's liver damage. You're right. You're right. Conjunctivitis mandanimal would be pink eye.
What? Oh,
The yellow
yeah.
eyes is liver damage.
That's jaundice. Yeah.
I haven't seen anything. Noise Guru. I've been sick all week. All week. I've seen nothing. And here's more red. There's the movie where it's bright red with dark. He's dark pink. Look how dark pink the Pink Panther is for the Pink Panther movie. Look at that.
Up here?
His body is too dark. That's so wrong. I also don't remember the inspector ever being green, and he's green on the left. I don't know what that's about. It could be the episode.
Yeah, that must be. He must have dyed him green or something, because, yeah.
That's wrong.
Pink Panther always did things to the inspector.
Guys, we're having a short show tonight.
Yeah, that was that for that one. It was right. I mean, it was red.
Oh, you're welcome, Galactic. I think I'm subscribed. I'm going to go check on my phone.
Yeah, I gotta check too when I get a chance.
I am subscribed. Guys, he's got 70 subs. I think you should go sub to him.
Oh, yeah.
If you haven't already.
Oh, I will when I get a chance.
Austin says, I would swear black nose. Don't worry. I agree with you. I have other presentations on this. Hey, Richard Minnick.
Okay. Hey, don't spoil my pleasure. I was right. It was red.
Guys, those of you just joining, I am not feeling well. So if I sound less than myself, that is why. We're having a short show tonight.
Why would it do that?
And I'm probably going to be taking this whole week off until next weekend.
Oh, there's another one coming up. Pink Panther.
No, really, only 2 hours,
I see.
maybe 3. It depends. If the time flies and I'm feeling okay, I'll keep going for 3. But I'm looking at 2 right now. Like other people's normal shows.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the next one, which is why you see why I needed to show you the previous presentation, because this may have shocked some people just to see Pink Panther like this, especially those of you that remember a black nose and don't remember a hot pink body like I don't.
Well, he was
Yes,
all kinds of pink. I just remember him being pink. I don't know.
I do not remember a hot pink body at all. Not in the least, not in the slightest, never. It was always a pale pink body. I will, Christine. Thank you. She says play it by. No all-nighter tonight, Richard.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I am. I have Powerade and body armor. I have a cherry lime body armor because that's the only flavor they had downstairs. And a great Powerade because, again, that's the only flavor they had downstairs. All right. They totally agree that the body looks wrong. Morgan, do you remember a hot pink body?
Only for the older cartoons of the Pink Panther from the 60s.
Well, the older one from the 60s, he looks more cat-like.
I remember.
And he was pale pink. This is the 80s.
Oh.
All depends on how your color on your TV was
Wow.
set.
Yeah, it could. The color on your TV could have made a
Perhaps,
difference.
yeah.
Okay, we can. In 2020, I
So
covered
for
the
yellow
white.
eyes,
Oh yeah, can you read it, Morgan? Please.
yeah, in 2020, I covered the white to yellow eyes and pink to red nose color changes to the Pink Panther. Okay.
So here is the current reality. And Morgan, there's your 1960s Pink Panther on the bottom right. You see how pale he is? He's a pale pink. He's not like
Yeah,
hot pink.
This guy?
Mm-hmm.
you're right. Also,
And the
Sandy,
top.
you might want to check something out. It's over the
Oh.
counter. You'll have to tell the doctor about it. Any store that you walk into or drugstore, they're not allowed to tell you about it. It's called.
Mm-hmm.
This is remember the name Mercy Endall. They'll go what and just say it quicker. Mercendol, and they'll be oh Mercendol. Mercy. Say to them Mercy Endall. They will ask you first of all. I have to ask you legally. Have you had this before? A bunch of weird questions. But as long as you answer them, they'll sell it to you. It has a bit of narcotics in it, and it'll help.
Morgan.
Anyway, I just wanted you to know that.
They may not.
Mercy
Morgan. They may not have
Endall.
that in the. Morgan. They may not have that in the United States. You guys have things in Canada that we
They
don't
might
have.
not.
Yeah, is that for pain?
Yeah, on the off chance that they do, and it's without a caffeine in it. That's the thing, because the other ones like Tylenol 1s, Tylenol 2s, they have caffeine in them that can really wreck the pain thing. But Mercendol has a thing for your muscles that are aching, and it has a bit of narcotics to stop that. And they made it legal, but it just has a bit in it. But it's the bit is enough that it will take away your pains, and it's not illegal. Yep. Anyway, if they sell it, you maybe call a couple places and ask. Sorry for taking up so much time from the show, but maybe if you just called a couple places and just said, "Do you sell Mercy Endall?" and they'll say yes or no, Sandy. Just a thought.
I'll check that out.
Okay, but
Yeah.
Morgan, I just want to let you know that
I've had many people
that's not
say,
the medicine. That isn't the medicine the doctor's taking me off of.
Something different.
"Oh no,
Yeah,
no,
but that sounds good for me though, Morgan.
I understand, but for anything like that, this is made for that. Like, but they won't tell you about it legally. But they probably have it behind the counter, even in the States, at every single place. Yeah, anybody
Thank you,
else
Morgan.
too,
I'll
if
check
you're
that
wondering.
out.
It's a secret.
I
It's
need
a
something
secret.
like
It's a
that.
world secret. They legally cannot tell you about it, but you can ask. Yeah.
Okay,
Okay, so
Mercendol.
I'm googling if it's sold in the U.S.
Because if it helps for pain, I'm going to need that for a little while.
Yes, it helps for pain and for muscles pulling and stuff like that.
What about nerve damage?
Yeah,
It's looking, guys. It's looking like it's only
yeah,
Canada.
especially for
It's Canada,
ooh,
and just to let you know, it's got an ingredient in there that I would not be able to take because I'm prescribed an opioid medication, and that would show up in my urine screening, and I'd get in trouble.
What's that? Codeine?
Yep, that would be it.
oh, okay, dang.
Yes,
Well,
it's not over the counter in the U.S., says Richard. That is correct. Like you were saying,
okay, see
Tylenol 1,
that's the
Tylenol
difference
2,
in
those
law.
aren't things here. The only thing here is Tylenol 3, and that's sold as prescription only. There is no 1 or 2s here.
Oh wow.
Yeah, wild. I didn't realize that. I thought that I didn't realize that the Tylenol 1 and 2 also were not in the States. Like,
Nope.
wow.
No, we suffer here. We
No,
suffer hard here.
Wow, Sandy.
No, oxycodone. That's totally different.
No, it is, but it would help in cases where you don't have anything at all. Like in your case, you know what I'm saying, Splatter, with your
Yeah.
shoulder. Like if you didn't have any medicine from your doctor, you could at least go to the pharmacy and get one of those things.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
my neck. It's actually
Wow.
my neck pain makes my shoulder. It's just weird. Yeah.
Renee, that is what I'm prescribed. That's why I cannot
I didn't
take what you're
realize
talking
it.
about. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, the
So,
two
so
pinched
do you
nerves
still
are in
have a
my neck.
medication then that has that ingredient in it, or?
No. I'm prescribed an opioid medication that's different, and I have to get urine screenings. And if any other comes up if anything that's not prescribed to me comes up in my urine, I lose my
Oh
medication.
yeah, yeah. Same here, Sandy. I do urinalysis weekly, every week. Yeah, to make sure. So if anybody wondering, what Morgan take? No, I take what I'm prescribed. I take what I'm prescribed. It's just that I'm prescribed, like I'm prescribed like enough methadone, like for well, it's 119 milligrams, right? If I took 1 more milligram, they'd have to check my heart to see if it was like affecting the muscle. But because of my ADHD, I'm also on a very high dose of amphetamines, which actually does physically
The
stop the
opposite.
symptoms of the
Right.
other one. Yeah, and some people would think, well, doesn't it leave you messed up? No, it actually leaves you functional, and if you have the disease, like if you have ADHD, if you didn't, I imagine I'd be bouncing off the walls. But you I sound like this, and like I have to take my pain medication now, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
All right, guys. Now his feet have been Mandela's for me. Do you remember 1, 2, or 3?
I don't know.
Oh, on the bottoms of his feet. Oh, right. What it left when he walk away.
Yeah, you would see his feet all
Yeah,
the time,
because he would
actually.
always leave that pattern on the
Oh,
ground.
it's been so long. I can't
Yes,
remember.
I know that's what I'm trying to do, but I remember that when his feet leave a specific pattern, and in my brain I'm trying to recall the specific pattern, but I'd be lying if I said I have it. Like
For sure, memory. Yeah.
I was thinking it's that big dot and the 3 though, but
It just seems too obvious. But that can't be the right
I'm
answer.
guessing.
Hold on for a minute. I need to welcome Dab and Good to the chat, and Go Kart Bob. Thank you.
Go card Bob.
They all look wrong, says Mandanimal. No idea, says Oiler Greg. Hi, Oiler Greg.
Yeah, I'm thinking 3-2 or preliminal. Yeah, I agree with preliminal too. It's number 4.
None look right. And you know what? I kind of agree. None look right.
I'm just
Yeah,
excited that it's working.
Just because he left cat paw prints doesn't mean that he had things on the bottom of his feet, though.
that's true.
Wow.
I don't know. Are we ready to find out the answer? Let me know.
What's the chat saying? Let's see.
They're not sure. I got 1, 3, and 1, 4. A lot of I don't knows, I don't remembers. I'm going with the middle, says Tiniest Squish.
Yeah,
1 for
It's when the
Mandanimal.
intro. Yes, the intro music. I'm glad I checked the chat, Sandy. They know what they're talking about.
Number 1. What about the intro music?
Oh,
Yes,
Davin good.
cat paw prints.
Yeah.
That's when
what?
he would leave the prints.
I see what you're saying. Hold on, I have to go into the channel to give
Yeah.
Dab and Good. Welcome to the 1500 Club, Dab and Good. Who says I'm
Welcome.
going with 4?
Yeah.
Pushing buttons is 3, so 3s and 1s and 4s have it, and there is no number 4.
If 4 is an I don't know, I think.
It is. No, or it's something different. Or they remember something different. Hey, Wendy.
That's another way, yeah.
Wendy B is here. Go-Kart Bob doesn't know. Pink Panthers, Wendy. Steve Martin didn't have paws. That is true. I thought it was circles, says Davin Good. So if you had to pick one, you'd go with 3 because
Hi, Wendy.
they're circles. Hey, Red Storm. Yeah, third picture, not 4 circles though. Okay. Then it must be 2, says Go Kart Bob.
Instead of that big circle, it should be like a circle with 3 bumps on it type thing. You know?
Richard is guessing 3. Welcome
Anyway.
home, Davin, says Oiler Greg.
Anyway, it's only a cartoon, so it could be anything.
Mm-hmm. See, I have to agree that none of them look right, but I had to go with number 1 because 2 and 3 look wrong to me. So go on.
Yeah, I agree with that too. Doink. What do we got? Oh.
I don't remember anything on the bottom of his feet. But number 3 is used sometimes, and number 2 is the official foot of the Pink Panther. Do you remember either of these? So like I said, I could go with 4, like you guys are saying, where it's something totally different. But it was easier for me just to take everything off.
Huh. Interesting.
The only time that I saw them use the 4 circles was the Trail of the Pink Panther. Like they needed the footprints for the poster. So they gave him that.
I don't remember anything on the bottom of his feet but number
2.
3.
3.
Weird.
Morgan, I already read this. We can go on if you want.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. I'm just showing you that for the cartoons and stuff, it was always 2 feet. It was always 2 dots, except for in a poster.
And look at this down here.
Okay, the dots. Right. No, that's good.
But the 2 dots don't make sense because his toes are clearly delineated at the top of his foot. So his paw print
match up with anything.
His actual paw print would be 3 toes and then 2 dots underneath. That's weird.
Yeah. But yeah, oh well. Can't pick apart this poor cartoon. We all liked it, right?
Yeah.
We all enjoyed the Pink Panther.
Now here's residue of nothing on his feet, including a scene from a cartoon.
Yeah. There we go.
And that's why I'm saying maybe in the intro it was different, but in the cartoon I don't remember anything on his feet.
No. But look at on his vest, on the shirt he's wearing now.
Right, which would be his foot and then his 3 toes that are marked on the top. You see what I'm saying? So the paw print matches the foot with nothing on the bottom.
Yeah. Weird.
Yes.
And that's it. That was a short and sweet one.
Yep.
I just need you to know what Pink Panther looked like so that when I showed another presentation, you guys aren't like, oh my God, why does Pink Panther have yellow eyes and a red nose? You know?
Well, the poor guy's got jaundice, right? Leave him alone.
Yes. Just like many other cartoon characters in the 70s and 80s now.
Yeah.
If they're not glassy blue-eyed, they have yellow jaundice.
I don't know. They're not going purple tonight. It's weird.
What's going on?
Well, you know, usually when you remove something and it goes purple and lets you know you've already shown that one.
Oh, yeah.
They're all staying blue.
Well, that's probably because I sent them all together. Maybe they'll turn purple after you go to all of them.
I just got to really pay attention to the ones I've sent. I mean, showed already, you know, that's all.
Well, you've done 2, so you're on number 3.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's just weird.
If I'm feeling well enough, we'll do a
Huh.
few more after all these. If not, it's not looking good right now. I'm gonna tell you
All
that.
right.
But
What is the title of the story about?
it's not on the screen.
Oh.
Morgan, would you like to read
And
it?
I'm using. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Oh, okay. Here we go. What is the title about the little
Of the
bear
story about a little girl.
girl who breaks into a bear's home, eats their food, and sleeps in their bed? So, what is the title of the story about a little girl who breaks into a bear's
Make it
home,
sound so
eats
criminal.
their food, sleeps in their
Morgan, what do you remember? You could just tell me. You don't have to write it. Unless you want to write it.
Well,
I
I
say
remember
we
that
wait for Chad to answer it.
bears,
Wait, what? What do you guys remember?
Goldilocks and the
Goldilocks
Three
and the
Bears.
Three Bears.
Okay, so you guys are with Goldilocks and the Three Bears. In the chat, we have Wendy with Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Golden Curls and the Honey Bears is Ryugami.
What the
Maybe
hell?
it is that in the Philippines. Who knows?
Maybe.
Goldilocks for Deal You Woo Poo. Let's see. Wait, who's Lurko? Oh, Hackable. Hackable. Oh, I got you. It's crazy at things that have invented and admit research graphene. Oh, I know what graphene is. I know what graphene is. We've talked about graphene. The little squatter girl, says Christine. Goldilocks and the Three Bears for Mandanimal. Goldilocks and the Three Bears for Dab and Good. Let's see. Goldilocks and the Three Bears for Everjosh. Goldilocks and the Three Bears for Tiny Squish.
Pretty
Goldilocks
unanimous.
and the Three Bears, the Bears for Christine.
What are we
Oh,
missing?
no. Hi, Noelle. Noelle, this is not an open panel. I've told you in your text messages. It's a Mandela show, and it's a short show tonight. We're not doing an open panel.
Yeah, open panels can last a long time.
Open panels take too long. I'm not doing an open panel tonight, sweetie. Goldilocks and the Three Bears from Maria. I know, it's okay.
What activated graphene? What's that?
Goldilocks and the Three Little Bears. No, Noelle. Noelle, it's not an open panel tonight, honey. We're doing a short show. And then I have to go to bed.
The small particles.
Mm-hmm.
Nanobots in your body.
The movie. Which movie was
okay.
that?
Noelle says the movie, she went to see a horror movie. What was it called again about the unicorn, Noelle? Noelle, I'm not sending out links today. It's not an open panel.
Goldilocks and the Berenstain Bears. Good one.
Oh, I like it, Renee. Everyone's saying hi to you, Noelle. Noelle, I'm not sending a link tonight. It's not an open panel. This is a scheduled show. It's not an open panel show. It's my regular show. It's not an open panel. We don't have guests on these shows.
You sound like Michael Fontaine.
Well, I don't think she understands that I do two different types of shows.
Yeah. She'll get it.
It's not like Propagate, where Propagate only does open panels. I do two types. I do a Mandela Effect show and an open panel show, and tonight it's the Mandela Effect show.
Yeah, quick and simple.
Yeah.
And I got my food already tonight, so I'm ready for later. So.
But I'd love it for you to stay in the chat, Noelle. I'm sure other
Yeah.
people would love you to stay in the chat too.
So Goldilocks the trespasser.
I'm going to send her a text message.
Hey, Gurgle baby. It's a Gurgle baby. It's a Gurgle baby. She's not a baby. She's 10 years old, but I still call her my baby. Am I mad? What?
Who?
Mom, I am mad?
She was mad at the movie theater, she said, because
Oh,
the end wasn't very good.
oh.
What was the name of the movie again? Can you
Yeah,
tell us the name of the movie again, please? About the unicorn?
yeah. What's the name of the movie?
We can go on to the answer while Noelle is answering.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm curious. She's got me wondering what the name of the movie was.
Morgan?
Is he still here?
He is. I'm asking if he wants to read it. Morgan? I think
Yeah.
he's taking his
Okay.
medicine.
What is the title
No. Where are you?
of
You
the
can't see.
story
No, Morgan, we're on the
as
next slide. Where are you?
Goldilocks and the Three Bears can still find books, cartoon toys, etc. with this title?
So I have only ever known this story as Goldilocks and the Three Bears.
Yeah.
And you can find it called that.
Well, what
But
else would they call it?
lots of other things you're going to find out.
The Three Bears get burglarized?
Goldilocks and the House in the
Go
Big
on.
Woods, or something like that. I just came into my brain, or something like that.
Goldie, the Three Bears in the House Invader?
No, but it's something about in the big woods.
Nope. No, just go on the next slide.
Okay. Just the Three Bears.
Erase Goldilocks. The Little Golden Book I had growing up. And
The
lots
Little
of other
Golden Book I had growing up, and lots of other versions have a different title now. The Three Bears, the star of the story, Goldilocks, has been removed from the title.
The main character of the story is Goldilocks. The bears are the co-stars. Why is it called the Three Bears? That makes no sense. And
there's three of them, and there's only one of her. She got overruled.
I guess so, but this is the Little Golden Book, and the Little Golden Book was Goldilocks and the Three Bears. This is wrong.
Oh yeah, way wrong. Next.
Yep. Next.
Same thing. Morgan.
Well, it's not exactly the same. I say again, you can still find the original title, but it was never just the Three Bears in my past.
Yeah.
So, like, the thing is, this is a variation.
Again.
Because this one here is called just
Morgan, can you hear us? Honestly, can you hear us? Okay. Are you able to hear us, Morgan?
I can hear you. Yes.
You want a delay?
Yeah, I'm even using the earphones. I'm even using the earphones, so I know I got you.
Okay, because I read it and then you read it after I read it.
And I have the TV on to make sure that I have it perfect.
He's making the show funny anyway. Interesting.
Yes.
Good old Morgan.
Like I can't adjust it on the one on the screen because it's coming as quick as it comes in. Like there is no place that I can say you get it. Yeah, it's coming in as soon as it comes in.
Yeah.
Phone's
I
on.
think you're on a delay though. I do think you're on a little
Like
delay.
I have that,
It seems
but
like it.
they're within 10 seconds of each other.
Okay, next one.
Yes.
You can see this one here is called Goldilocks. We took out the three bears, right? So.
Mm-hmm.
Do-do-do-do-do.
So here is the three bears, and so you can see how often the three bears is made. It's not like it's just the little golden books. It's everywhere, and
Everywhere.
I've never seen the three bears. It's always been
This one looks,
Goldilocks and three bears.
that looks old up here.
They're
This
all
year,
different time periods.
that looks really old. Wow. Just the way the bears are drawn, it just makes me think old.
Can I tell you something that's going to sound bad? I do see a correlation to our timeline for this.
Oh no.
The little white girl was erased for the three brown bears.
Oh wow, yeah.
You know, like Snow White.
Yeah.
Who's now? What are they
She's never
calling
gonna
her?
work in.
They have a nickname for Snow White. I'm trying to remember what they used. Hold on.
She's never gonna work in Hollywood again.
Oh,
The
right.
nickname for Snow White now is either No White or Snow Woke.
Snow woke.
Oh,
Rose red.
No white.
No White.
Aw.
Those are the two I've heard online recently.
Yeah. We're getting discriminated against. Us poor white people. White can't be
I'm just
anything.
saying that could be a correlation to our timeline. That's all.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I just can't because he just outlined white as one category. There's so many different types. There's Germans, there's Australians, there's Russians, there's a whole bunch of different type of white people. You know, Scottish, Irish. But yeah, so you know what I mean. But white seems to get grouped into one category.
Yeah. I mean, look, I'm just showing you how often the three little bears existed.
That too, yeah. Back to the story, yeah. Look at all
Yes.
these little bears.
I just want to point out that it's everywhere, and there's no way I should never have seen this.
Yeah, because some of these aren't obviously from modern times. They're from long ago.
Yeah, like when we were growing up.
Yeah.
And here's residue of Goldilocks and the three bears, like it should always be.
Yeah. Makes more sense.
Yet also keep note of a lot of the covers where Goldilocks is nowhere to be seen. It's just the three bears on the cover, even though it's Goldilocks and the three bears.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah. But at least she's mentioned.
At least she's mentioned, yes.
Look at this one. It's just her. No bears.
Mm-hmm. Again, different time periods, and again, it's both ways. So it's a timeline merge, a variation, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Where, you know, a timeline where it was called the Three Bears instead of Goldilocks and the Three Bears merged into ours.
What would they do with Little Red Riding Hood?
Grandma the Wolf? I don't know.
Yeah.
I swear, if that's around, I'm going to be very upset.
I know, you know what I mean, though. Yeah, it's the first thought I had. Like, what if they do something like that with that? You know?
Hey, Blue Pac-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hi, Noel.
the angry grandma wolf. Okay,
The angry wolf.
I guess that was
I
that
just
for
wrote.
that.
I just because of that. I just instead of Blue Pac-Man, I just wrote Blue Wolf. Oh boy, let me fix that.
What's this OCD about now? Never mind. Okay.
Noel,
Yeah.
did you tell us the name of the movie you saw? I don't see it.
I don't think so. She's still here?
Yes, she just wrote, "Hey mom."
Okay, well, yeah, name the movie.
I'm trying to remember. It's something a unicorn. I can't remember the name of it.
No, well, I went up the list of names quite a ways. I didn't see nothing. Oh, Austin's back. Ray's back. Hello, Ray.
Ray's back. I don't see Ray.
At 9:47, he was here. 12:47 for you.
Oh well, way up. Hey Ray. I didn't see him sneak in.
No, either did I. I just seen it now as I was looking through the list. Oh, Fizzle Dick.
I don't see these people. Where are you seeing them? I don't even see Ray at 12:47.
Oh, weird. I got Fizzle Dick here at 9:42 or 52.
52 or 42?
52.
Yeah, I don't see Ray. What the heck?
Maybe it's on my channel.
Oh, there he is. I found him.
How about Fizzle Dick?
I'm looking. I'm looking.
At 9:52.
Oh, they just got here.
Yeah.
Yes, Goldilocks and the three hairs. Yes, it would be.
Oh, well, she wants the link again.
Noelle, we're not having guests on this show. This is not an open panel. I'm doing a quick show. Jackie, she doesn't understand. I'm trying to explain. I have two types of shows. I have open panel shows called The Helpline, and then I have Mandela Effects After Dark, which is a Mandela Effect show without guests. No guests on the show tonight. I need to do a quick show. I don't feel well. I texted you, Noelle. I sent you a text.
If it were rabbits, it would be Goldilocks and the three hairs.
I know, I read that.
Oh, that's Fizzle Dick. So you've seen the Fizzle Dick one?
Yes, I said
Oh,
I
okay
found him,
then.
yes.
I didn't. I was still wondering. Okay.
Yes, the story is still the same. The story has not changed. The story is the same. It's just the title. We're done with this one. We can go on to the next one.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Hey, StreamYard fixed it.
What?
You can see us. You took the thing down and
No.
you can see us again.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Yep. Oops, wrong one. Present.
Yeah.
Well, wonder if I
Noelle,
can automatically share again, though. Still.
you tell me what happened in text messages.
You just let us know the name of the movie.
I'm gonna look it up.
Fourth down.
The movie she saw was called Death of a Unicorn.
Ah, okay.
Ah.
And it kind of looks like based on the images, it kind of looks like a Jurassic Park type deal. It's a horror movie. Let's be clear. Death of a Unicorn is a horror movie.
Okay. Not like a children or a family movie.
Noelle, I'm not doing an open panel. You can't come on the show and talk about the movie right now. I'm sorry. I'm not doing an open panel. I don't feel well. I need to do a short show. Jackie, I need you to stop right now, really. I'm going to message you too. No, I'm serious.
Am I sharing?
I was messaging Jackie.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm sorry. You are
Okay.
now. Morgan, please read that.
Yes?
Thank you.
Okay. If you bake, you may be familiar with a brand called Knox. I've used it many times whenever I've needed an unflavored jello.
So is this basically a gelatin?
Like, it's pig's feet? I just heard that's what gelatin was.
Oh, yeah.
Strangely, this change only affects the Knox brand. Please spell what Knox and Jello are made of. Gel, pig's feet. Sorry.
Gel blank. Spell the word, please. Yes, Noelle. Okay, so Blue Pac-Man spells gelatin, Gelatin. Richard spells it Gelatin. I'm waiting for Maria to answer. You guys are both correct. Pushing button says Gelatin. How do you guys spell it?
Is Fizzledick watching on the other stream? What should we call it?
I don't know. I can't tell. It just says YouTube. Deal you woo poo, tiniest squish, dabbin, all spelled the same way.
Rumble.
I pay fit.
No, it says YouTube.
I don't know what that means, Noelle. You played fit or you paid something? No, your spelling's good. Jello says Go Kart Bob. Gelatin for Wendy. Is Maria still here? I'm still waiting for Maria to answer. There's a reason. Christine says gelatin.
Everybody's saying a tin.
A tin,
Oh,
yeah. That's why I want to see what Maria says.
Gelatin, that's right.
But is it right?
Also, we can look at the fact that Knox is merged with the K in the end.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And the F and the L in flavor.
Morgan remembers gelatin.
How did you spell it, Morgan? Same?
Yeah, same for him.
Is it possibly tin?
No,
I don't
it
know.
is not. See,
I
it's like you're
copied the
trying to
person
take
before
updates.
me. I copied the last person's spellings.
It's almost like Splatter is trying to take updates.
I'm just trying to guess
GELATIN. I went by how it
it.
sounded.
I guess Maria stepped away. We can go on.
All right.
So, oh, Morgan's going to read. Go ahead, Morgan.
I just know it seems like
All
it's
right.
never the
So,
obvious. That's all.
like I said, every U.S. brand still uses the spelling. I remember gelatin. In other parts of the world, they spell it with an E, gelatine or
What?
gelatine.
No,
Gelatine?
teen. You were right with the teen, and that's why I was waiting for Maria to answer.
Okay, right on.
But Knox. Next slide.
Oh, look at this right there in those big yellow broad gelatine. Gene.
In the UK,
Europe
UK,
and
Australia.
Asia, the spelling has always been gelatine.
But here's the issue. This is the issue. This is not right. I am very upset by this. I mean, I grew up in Camden County, which is where the same county that Camden, New Jersey resides. Okay, let's be clear. I grew up in the county where Camden, New
Except,
Jersey is. Go ahead, Morgan. Except made in the USA, Camden, New Jersey. Knox now says gelatine too.
except made in the USA, Camden, New Jersey. Knox gelatine too.
And has always been spelled gelatine.
And has always been spelled gelatine. It was never spelled with an E in my past.
No.
So guys, those of you that have used Knox, seriously, we should have seen this because it's always been like this, and it was not like this for me. I'm very upset. This was just Knox gelatin, not Knox gelatine. Never, ever, ever, ever. And this is made in New Jersey. There's no way they named it gelatine. Davengood says, no. Gelatine doesn't even sound or look right. I agree.
Yeah.
I'll leave it in Europe. They can have their gelatine. We have our gelatin. Right? Yeah.
Like
No,
Camden.
Blue Pac-Man, this is not recent. This is a rewind from 2021.
Like a saccharin. Oh no, it's saccharine, not saccharin.
Saccharine. Next.
Yes, please. So this is the box that I see on the shelves, and that's so wrong.
You ready, Morgan?
Even Stranger, there's a product, even stranger, there's a product by Knox I've never heard of. To be fair, it was before my time, but I've never heard of an adult in my life mention it.
No, gelatine. Do-do-do.
Like, stop it. There was a drink. Knox Gelatine drink.
How would you drink Jello? Would it settle in your stomach and become cubes?
Jackie, if you come back to the show
Yep.
instead of messaging me, hold on, I guess I should text that.
Does anyone
thicker.
remember a Knox
Just thicker
gelatin?
tang, my friend. Just thicker tang.
Yeah. There aren't many photos of it online, but I'm guessing it's from the 70s.
So, guys, yes or no, does anyone recall gelatine being a drink? Does anyone recall this?
Extra thick Kool-Aid.
It's before my time. But I don't know, kind of seems gross. It kind of seems like you make Jello and before it solidifies, you drink it. That seems weird to me.
But I have remember making drinks out of gelatin.
Yep.
Hey, Fast Tummy.
What the hell was I just thinking?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I just had a thought, like just that thought popped in my head.
Yeah. Does anyone remember a Knox gelatin drink? There aren't many photos online.
Oh, you were breaking up.
But I'm guessing it's from the 1970s.
Based on the box, I'm guessing either the late 60s or the early 70s.
Yeah.
Gelatine, not a drink, says Mandanimal.
Yeah.
Now that's interesting. Jackie remembers gelatin. 70s. And if you remember the slide, it said that the UK and AU says gelatine, but Jackie from the AU remembers gelatin.
Same as us.
Yep, same as us.
Oh, weird. Okay.
Knox Gelatine is still sold today, Austin. It's unflavored gelatin.
This box up here looks old, yeah.
Yeah, these are old boxes, but you can still find Knox Gelatin, which is now gelatine, in grocery stores today. In the baker's aisle. Near Jello.
Yeah. Gelatin. Every spelt out gelatin. No one spelt out gelatine.
People use gelatin in a lot of things like
gravy? No, I don't.
Well, yeah, but it's a thickener, so you could use it for like meringues and like the jelly of like a lemon meringue pie.
Okay, I get you.
All sorts of stuff. Like there's a lot of things you could use gelatin for. And Knox Gelatin is the way to go if you don't want added like artificial flavors.
Canning, that's right. I guess that'd be good, yeah.
They still sell it today. It's usually in sheets.
Exactly.
Yeah, because to make gravy, you either use flour or cornstarch. Yeah.
It's used to make jams and jellies and all sorts of stuff.
Yeah. What about your salads for church? What about your Jello salads? Come on.
Ew, yuck.
Wouldn't that they just use mint Jello usually?
Yeah, the jam. That's right.
Oh my gosh, I
That's when
I
Mom
have
would
memories
have the
of
gelatin out. That's right.
I have memories of carrot jellos in the
So you'd be making
80s.
the preserve, the
Oh,
Well, people
strawberry.
threw everything in the 80s.
it was a carrot pineapple jello. It was
Oh, gross.
so in orange jello. It was so not good.
Oh, nasty.
Yeah. All right, that's the last one.
Yep.
Yeah, I feel like it, Noise Guru. I have a migraine. I've had it for 3 days now. It's not as bad. It's controlled with medicine, like regular. I'm just taking Advil,
5.
Oh yeah, I remember
but
the orange Jello. There's a recipe. Remember we made that horrible orange Jello.
it's all on the left side of my head. Always the left side. Always the left side.
Present.
Please.
So has everybody heard the Kenneth Copeland news?
No.
Oh, he's been
I'm
jailed
on
for life.
right now. I'm taking antibiotics. I've got ibuprofen. That's Advil, and I'm taking my narcotics.
Yeah.
And I've got my amphetamines.
Yeah. Kenneth Copeland is in jail for the rest of his life.
Remind me who Kenneth Copeland is again.
He was that TV minister that just flocked his stock shop for money.
Was he the one with the scary face?
Yes, the eyeballs that look really evil.
That's it. Thank you.
Yeah, he's
That's
in
what I
jail for
heard
the rest
too.
of his
I
life.
didn't know though because it said every other artist was too.
Yeah, I heard that news the other day and I couldn't believe it. Like, yeah,
Yes.
right on.
Yes,
If you
Sandy.
just-
It's like, don't you think that people are demons? Oh, I did not say that, and don't you say that I did.
Yeah, that's right. That's him. Yeah, he's in jail.
I have a not a presentation on him, but like a paranormal files on him because of his eyes.
Isn't that good news that he's done?
Yes, yes, it is, and I hope he has to pay restitution to his
That's what I
congregant.
heard too.
Maybe sell off that airplane and give it back
Well,
to the
pay off the people he
congregation.
can because a lot of people he's been going for so long. A lot of people are dead.
Well,
now,
the weird, yeah, it is.
Well, maybe he's going to have a second. We need to pray that he, turns to Jesus and gets
Yeah.
saved.
Oh, I remember what I watched him just today say that a sick guy came to him to sew a thing for the Lord, a Bentley, and it had some kind of a clock in it, like a Rolex in the car.
Oh, that's weird. That's disgusting.
That was
He
before
needs
he
to
got
repent.
obviously.
He really needs to repent if he doesn't want to end up like that
For a
one
healing, but he died.
near-death experience I heard.
Yeah, and it was like he was like, "Oh, thank you, Jesus." And he already had 36 watches, or 35 watches, but he said, "I'm giving you number 37."
Yeah, that was before he got sentenced, I guess.
I'm going to tell you guys. Do you guys want to hear about a near-death experience I heard about?
Sure.
The reason being
But
is
it's in the Bentley.
no. This is like
Yeah,
I'm telling you a story I watched on Randy K about a guy who went to hell,
sure.
and so he said that he took too many medications illegally, and as he was slipping under, the Grim Reaper came for him and like literally pulled him, and he was flying like Mach speed, like flying down this dark tunnel, and there were all these people on the sides chained to the wall pleading, saying that they don't belong here, but he knew that they belonged there. And as he was traveling light speed past all these people, he could see that every single one of them, like what they did, why they belonged there. And eventually, it came to a line of people that were walking in line with their eyes closed, mumbling. And if he focused on one of them, it would take them into their mind to see what they were seeing. And he saw some horrible stuff. And there was this one guy that finally he gets to where he knows he's supposed to be. And he claims he saw the 1942 evil one there. But he also saw this man in the corner, just standing in the corner in a cell. And all the cells, he said, in the room had open doors. Because the cell was of your own making in your own mind. No one tried to escape. And where would you escape to anyway? But he made the mistake of focusing on him. And next thing he knew, he was on a grassy hill. And it was a beautiful spring or summer day. And it felt real. He felt like he was standing on this grassy hill. And it was beautiful. And he saw the man who was looking down, kicking rocks. And the man was staring off at this house, like at the bottom of the hill. And the man got so happy. Joy filled his face. And he started running for the house. And while he watched the man run to the house, he noticed something happening on the second floor through one of the windows. And instantly he was transported into that room. And in that room, he saw two alligator-like creatures, demons. And they were speaking in a tongue he couldn't understand. And he heard the man running downstairs screaming for a woman. And they started calling to him in English because they needed the man to come upstairs to torture him. But the man hesitated at the bottom of the stairs, like he remembered this, like he'd been through this before. And he wouldn't come up the stairs. So finally, they got angry. They acknowledged that this guy was there watching, but they didn't do anything. They just made the universal shh to be quiet. And they went through like a portal in the wall, and out came this cube thing. And this cube thing transformed into a beautiful, I guess, like an angel. It was half man, half woman. Like you couldn't tell if it was a man or a woman, like androgynous. And that angel made a sound. And the sound made the man run up the stairs, and he fell to his feet thinking he was saved. And next thing he knew, the three of them were transported outside, and they were walking with all these people. And the guy who was, observing, noticed that the angel's face had this huge evil smile on it. He knew that this was not a good entity, but it was to the back of the man that was condemned. And they took the man to the top of a mountain, like a cliff, with a podium. And there was like 1,000 people below him. And the people parted, and two children and a woman walked up the center. And the guy instantly knew this was his family, his wife and his children. And he knew he was in hell because children don't go to hell. And that is where he pulled out, like he pulled back. He knew what was going to happen next. He knew that was the torture. The man was a preacher who led the congregation to hell, into sin. And it makes me think of the reason why I'm telling you the story. Again, if you guys want to see the actual story, it's from Randy Kay. But it just reminded me of of him, Kenneth Copeland. Like that's where he could be headed if he doesn't
Oh,
repent
for
while he's
sure,
in
man.
prison.
Look how many people he sent astray and took all their money.
Mhm.
And even if it's your last dollar, give it to me. It'll make you rich. Yeah.
Yeah. So if that story is true, I think he is headed in that direction if he does not repent
Oh,
in prison. Sorry to go off track, guys.
Ken's channel the other night.
Oh,
They're showing,
Randy K.
showing
The
clips
channel
and
is on
stuff.
Randy K. That's all he does is interview people who've had near-death experiences.
Oh, okay.
And it's kind of funny how a lot of them are similar, very similar.
Yeah.
And a lot of them are from people who were not believers in Jesus, but were very quickly believers after their experience.
Wow.
It's not my opinion. I just repeated a story, Jackie. I'm just repeating a story that was on Randy K. It's your choice to believe if it really happened or not. I'm just repeating what the man said happened to him. It didn't happen to me, so.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it was just, like I said, Randy K interviews people who claim to have died and come back from the dead, and they share their experiences. I'm feeling a little better right now, so that's good.
That's
Let's add
good.
this to the stage. All right, back to the Mandelas. Sorry for the little detour. But Randy K. You know what? I'm gonna get you the link. Give me a minute. I'll get you the link in
Well, I
case
just
you're
figured that was pretty
curious.
big news, though, because that guy, Kenneth Copeland.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying.
All
I
right.
felt
So
the story was relevant, so I thought I'd share it.
recently,
I'm gonna get you a link to his channel. I wish I could tell you which video it was because actually I probably can
Well, for the
because it will
chat.
probably show me. Like I haven't seen his videos in a long time, and you know how it'll show you the videos you've watched.
recently,
Yeah.
No, I'm scrolling down to see if I see a red bar on any of them.
Recently.
I'm scrolling. I'm scrolling. I think this is it. No, it wasn't a cartel associate. Yeah, I don't know. Guys, have you been experiencing this recently with YouTube? Where it's showing you videos you already watched and they're not marking them as watched? Has that been happening to anybody recently?
I don't think so.
It's been happening to me. And I'm like, why are they showing? And I don't want to say, don't show me this because I'm afraid they'll stop showing me the channel.
Exactly. Yeah.
a little bit, but I go back and forth a couple times.
I'm at Randy K. Man Goes to Hell. Let's see if that pulls it up. I'm just trying to find you the exact video. Goes to Hell. Let me see. Wasn't that one? Oh, here. Okay. That one's marked red.
Okay, there you go.
He saw Hitler. What happened? This might be it. All right. There's two of them, so I'm just gonna share both. That it could be.
We're just in the chat.
Yeah, I'm gonna share it in the chat. It's one of these. Wait a minute. I don't think it's him. No, it's not. Okay, I know which one it is.
Yes, because you said 1942 as opposed to saying the word.
And then this is also the channel because there's also ones where they don't go to hell, so it's not just all doom and gloom. But if you'd like to see the one I was talking about, there it is. Okay, so hey Pete Hammer, did anyone else join the chat while I was trying to remember the story that I saw about a year ago.
I didn't notice.
I'm looking. Heat
Fast
showed
Hemi?
up. I got Fast Hemi.
I know you
My-
had Blue Pac-Man. Yeah, again, that's pretty much it, I think.
I've got to get
Christine,
new
hello.
tips. Yeah, I think
Hello,
it's just.
everybody. Yeah, it gets everybody.
And if anyone's watching on X,
Fast Hemi?
hello. Yeah, Fast Hemi's here.
Nope, he's there. He's there already.
Yeah, no, I mean on my
Recently,
list.
I saw a video that talked about features added to cars that are discounted. Discontinued, sorry.
That's okay.
These weren't prototypes. These were actual features.
Uh-oh.
These were
Morgan?
prototypes. These weren't prototypes, pardon me. These were actual features that were installed on cars that sold to the general public that I believe could be Mandela history.
I don't know. Well, everybody had high hopes in the gull wing doors, but they just took up too much space.
I wish it was as simple as that. That's not what we're looking at.
Okay,
You're welcome,
next.
guys. Yep.
Okay, what we got?
Number 1, the wrist twist steering wheel.
Right.
Go ahead, Morgan.
Yeah, I seen that the other day. I was just looking at that. That was weird. I never heard of that before.
First wrist twist steering wheel. In 1965, Ford hired an aerospace engineer
To reinvent the steering wheel.
to reinvent the steering wheel.
Yeah, I seen that just the other day. That's weird.
It is.
There it is. Yeah.
The steering wheel was only sold in the 1965 Ford Mercury Park Lane. Consumers couldn't get the hang of it.
This steering
two-wheel
wheel was only sold in the 1965 Ford Mercury Park Lane. Consumers couldn't get the hang of the two-handed steering.
So it was quickly discontinued.
Yeah, I thought that was really bizarre. That what's wrong with the steering wheel? It works perfectly fine. Don't wreck what's good. What's already, if it ain't broken, don't. Yeah. Right? If it's not broken, don't fix it.
Here's a video clip. Credit YouTube channel Ready for History. Showing someone actually driving with one of these things.
Well,
way before our time, but how? I don't even know how this would work.
Yeah, they said it had really bad trouble, especially at high speeds. At higher speeds.
Like, do the wheels turn independently? And if so, isn't that dangerous?
Yeah. Yeah, that's just.
Oh, wow. Holy.
It looks scary. It does.
Yeah,
You got to turn two hands at once. I mean, all right, I'm going to tell you that one of the benefits is that you have to focus much
front
more.
And back? That's what I'm thinking. It has to be front and back, Sandy.
That's what I'm
front
saying.
Front wheel drive and back wheel drive.
Yeah, like it seems dangerous. Like, what if you don't turn the other one?
Yeah, exactly. It's all just to get a better view of the dashboard. Yeah, I suppose there's a lot of people that haven't heard it. I just happened to happen across it the other day.
I happened to cross it back in 2020 or 2021.
Oh, so you beat me.
Just a little. And you had to shift gears. Yeah, that's true, man. Animals probably was not an automatic.
Yeah, back then it was the opposite. More cars were manual than they were automatic. Nowadays it's hard to find a manual car.
Oh
But it'd
wow!
be good to own one because no one would ever
Talk
steal it.
about
Then no
The
one could drive
Pac-Man.
it.
I saw the air car, unless it's a different one, but the one I saw was a prototype. It wasn't real. These are only cars that were actually sold.
oh you wouldn't be able to introduce them now for a reason that I can't say.
Uh-oh. You can't say.
It's a no for me, says Deal You. Number 2, swivel seats. Morgan, I'm going to read the headings. You read the bottom because that'll take up the delay. So number 2, swivel seats.
Insurance would never sell to certain people.
That's funny. This was on the same thing I watched the other day too.
You probably watched the same video I saw.
Yeah, well, just years apart.
Nice Guru says donuts now.
I have
77.
something on
Some
my other.
models of GM Chevy cars had the option to add swivel bucket seats.
Now, they do remember them. I don't. I've never seen a car with swivel seats.
My dad's van had swivel seats.
I don't remember swivel seats.
That's how I remember because my dad actually had them in his van.
I believe you. Maybe this is one of those expensive options that only certain, an option that many people opted out of because it was too expensive.
Yeah, and they're heavy. So they add a lot of weight to the car, which take away gas mileage and stuff, right? So
You can go
because
on.
he had a camperized van, so the seats turned around
Hey,
so he could socialize with the people in the van.
Okay,
oh
but guys,
yeah,
before you
yeah, they
make
sure
any
are.
judgments,
Oh
before you make
yeah,
any guys, before
Right?
you make any judgments with the swivel seats, just
you made me
wait
super
and
red.
see. This is not the only swivel seat. There's more. So go
Yep.
on.
Yep. No
Do you
problem.
recall people being able to turn around fully and sit and face the passengers in the back seat?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, like I said, only in my dad's van. Yeah, but it's not in a car.
So that's what's bugging me out. That the passenger could turn around and talk to the people behind them. I've never seen that.
Yes, because of Richard Scarry's Cars and Trucks and Things That Go, I saw different models.
We can go on. There's more, I think.
They
Okay.
even
Oh,
had
happened.
tools in the backs of some cars.
Oops.
How would that work?
What?
It would just splash all over the place. Okay, so it's yes, captain chairs. Yes, no for me. Yes, no, don't remember that. No seatbelts, of course. Of course. No, never seen that. But
It
those
didn't.
were in the JFK car.
Yeah.
Donate donuts, says Tiny Squish. Guys, I only want to lift my arm to put the banner at the top. I'm sorry.
Uh-huh.
I don't. I don't recall these. I don't. I was not in a car that had these. That's all.
Think
In
a
a
hot
car, it
tub.
makes no sense. But in my dad's van, it made sense because he'd turn around and you could socialize with the people in the back of the van, right?
Yeah, like when you're parked and not moving.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
It's donut time. Steal too.
But in a car, no. That's silly. Silly. Go for something completely different.
Oh yeah, yeah. For a large trailer, that would make sense too, right? A camper trailer.
Yeah, yeah. Like I said, my dad's
No, yeah,
van.
on a camper trailer, sure, that would make sense for the option. You want the turnaround
It's back
seat, you want the swivel seat. Oh yeah.
back in the '70s when vans were really popular and all these styled vans, customized vans everywhere.
Like I
Like,
said, I could understand in a van, but I don't understand the cars.
you guys are too young for that.
Number 3, water balloon car bumpers.
Yeah, that's just funny.
Morgan, these were actually well received by the public until they were in a minor collision and discovered
Hmm.
that it would cost
They were actually
$1,100.
well received by the public until they were in a minor collision and discovered that it would cost $1,100 to replace the bumper feature.
In '67, 1100.
In
That's like a lot of money.
1100 in
That's a
1967.
lot of money. That's like a
I'm going
whole
to
new
find out
car.
how much that is. Give me one moment. $1,100
You could buy a car for like 2,500 back then, so that's like almost a full car price, or half anyway.
is how much in $2025. Wow, I can't even type.
3,700.
No, it's actually $10,462.22 or $10,552.
Wow. Yeah, like I figured. That's like a whole new car just for the bumper.
That you know what that reminds me of? Getting a Tesla or another electric car, all electric. If you have to replace the battery, it's 10 grand.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jackie, I'm not going to feel good for weeks, but I'll feel a little better on Thursday or Friday. I'll feel like 50% better, maybe 75% better Thursday or Friday. But right now, I'm feeling absolutely horrible. I'm hanging in, that's all.
A new feature hit the market.
Instead of consumer vehicles, these bumpers were used in San Francisco and New York City taxi cabs for a couple of years until costs saw them discontinued. Now you can play.
Yep.
Market that was quite strange, and they were actually water balloon bumpers. In some ways, this doesn't seem too bad of an idea, but how useful were they? They were quite good for low-impact accidents, and in something like that, you probably wouldn't have much damage at all, if any. These balloons were installed on the front bumpers, and they would burst if the car was hit. Supposedly, they worked well, and they were used on taxis in New York, San Francisco, and Portland. The downside of using them was the cost to repair them. At that time period, it could run up to $1,100 to get them fixed. As a kid, I think I would have been in the business of tying. A new feature hit the market that was quite strange.
I still don't understand how these worked at all, because it's water and it's metal. The metal is going to continue pushing through because it's heavier. And then the metal bumpers could rust. So
Right.
I don't understand how these were even considered and how they were practical.
And
They make no sense.
It must have been in some sort of rubber fixture inside the metal bumper.
I have pictures of them.
But still, yeah, water's also heavy, so we're looking at more weight added to the car. That's unnecessary.
I agree. But apparently they were practical and useful,
Yeah.
just expensive.
Yes, a rubber diaper. That's right, the rubber.
Yeah. I mean, they got those things on the highways
Oh,
that if you go off
absolutely.
the road, right, they're full of water to help slow you
You're
down.
looking at
Those
300 pounds at least.
I think the next slide. Oh, no, maybe I don't have one. So
Holy
number
crap.
4, honorable mentions. Go ahead, Morgan.
And I wouldn't think it would do anything at a high rate of speed because it's like cement. Water is. Okay, these are honorable mentions because they are least likely to be Mandela effects. I could have just not paid close enough attention to other cars.
Mm-hmm.
That's just too much going on that old car. It really is.
I agree.
That would totally distract you. That's going to cause an accident.
Hmm. Next slide.
Very busy.
That's because it's the kit car.
Oh my! Are you serious? Look at the car drove itself. It doesn't need to pay attention. Yeah.
We are all
Yeah,
familiar with the fighter jet style steering wheel and kit from Knight Rider.
We are
The
all
parent-
familiar with the fighter jet style steering wheel and kit from Knight Rider. But apparently, this style of steering wheel had been used in cars for decades.
Yep.
I don't remember this style of steering wheel in cars.
I do. Again, I'm old.
That looks so weird to me.
Look at that.
Would it be in Europe? Would they be? Would it be in European?
Well, this one here's a Lexus.
Is that a BMW thing I'm staring at here for a second? That would tell me it'd be in German engineering.
Well, Lexus right there. That's American, isn't it?
And also, so would David Hasselhoff, because Germans love David Hasselhoff.
BMW.
Lexus, Mazda, BMW, Oldsmobile. Look at Oldsmobile. Look at the one on the right. Look at that.
This here.
It's like a game console.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. I'm sorry.
That's too much. There's too many little buttons on there. That's too busy. Way too busy.
Lexus is Japanese. Lexus is Toyota, isn't it? Or is it Honda?
It's a branch of Honda, isn't it?
It is. Yeah, one of them. I know is one of them.
Yeah. High class Honda.
Yeah. Luxury Honda. What's the luxury Toyota?
Don't know.
Okay.
Oh, Honda's Acura. That's right. Yeah.
Honda is Acura. Yeah, that's right. So Lexus is Toyota, right?
Toyota.
Yeah, Lexus is Toyota. Thank you.
Thank you, whoever said that. As soon as I see the Acura, I remember. Shoot. Yeah, that's right.
It was Noise Guru.
I'm wrong. See, I can admit when I'm wrong.
And Toyota and Tiny Squish says it's Toyota luxury.
Yeah.
And Christine.
I like Fords. Okay, stop.
Yeah, that's the end of that one.
Yep. I do that. Now we're moving on to your new one, I guess, Sandy. We're done the big list.
How about we do one new one, then I'll get a couple more rewinds, and then we'll do the last new one and call it a night. Because it's only we're not even there to 2 hours yet.
I know. It's up to you.
Yeah, I think I'd go for a little bit longer. So we'll do the first new one,
Okay.
and then we'll
You're gonna dig something up in the meantime.
no, we'll play Morgan's song.
Oh, the new version of the old
Yeah.
song.
Well, if Morgan can pull it up, because I don't have it in the thing yet. I got to make a video for it.
Where did I put it? Was it just in the regular comments?
Guys, Morgan has a longer version of his Angels All Around Me. So I'm going to make a new video for it and replace the old one.
Oh,
can you put it in the private chat there, Morgan?
Yeah, do you have something? I mean, I've got it in Facebook here. I mean, I wonder if I have it.
I don't remember where you
got
showed
it right here. I wonder if I've got it right here.
Maybe.
Well, I've got. Actually, I do have it. I have it. Let me get back here with you guys. Yeah.
Right.
I wonder if he's too far away from the router.
I don't know.
Let me try and give it to you guys here. Oh, it's saying it's too long here. But not here. Ooh, I don't know if this one. I don't want to take people to somewhere where they're not supposed to go though.
Morgan, you can just copy the link and put the link in the private chat.
I think this one is it on this one. Yeah, oh wait, here I'll put it in the. Okay, I'm gonna put it in your guys' chat. I don't know what this one is though back here.
Link.
Just make sure it's the private chat, otherwise Splatter won't be able to access it.
Yeah.
Okay, from the messenger, right? Where you put it, Sandy?
Yeah, you can put it in Messenger.
Oh wait, right, it's right here, Sandy. Very good. Thank you very much. I have that open, Sandy. I can do that.
Okay, well, we're not gonna do it right now. We're gonna do a.
Here we are.
We're gonna do a. Listen, we're gonna do a presentation first, and then we're going to do that. Okay.
Okay, so StreamYard, I just have to. Okay, copy link. No, this is great. I can't believe it. Okay, you want me to put it in the back then, right?
Put it in the private chat. Yeah.
Okay, there we are.
No, only once.
Okay. Look how horribly large it is.
Yeah. Holy crackers.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, we'll do this and then we'll see what that is.
Thank you, Fast Hemi. Guys, if you're curious, I really don't want to repeat it.
That was an accident.
After the show, go back to the very beginning. I talk about what's going on, and you'll understand. I just can't waste time repeating it again because it's too much, and I don't even like to talk about it.
No, that's like it sounds like I'm complaining, but I am kind of complaining about my problem. I just got, I just got to deal with it.
All right, so guys, this is a rewind, but it may be new to you because I showed it one time. I showed it on one channel, one time, and it didn't have a presentation.
That one thing in the middle, he looks like he's startled.
It's the Cookie Monster squirt. All right, Morgan, I'm going to read this one because it's new. We have covered sea squirts in the past, specifically the glowing ones, which are in the top right and the bottom left.
Yeah.
The bottom right. I mean,
we have covered
the bottom
sea squirts in the past.
Okay. I guess he's going to do it.
Yeah.
Specifically,
the glowing ones. Go get a line.
The skeleton ones and the Cookie Monster sea squirt. But there is a new kind of sea squirt that is very special.
Special. It's so special.
Very special. But before I tell you why one is special, yes or no, in the chat, did people eat sea squirts in your past?
Maybe at an expensive restaurant. I don't know. A seafood only restaurant. Yeah.
I've been to a lot of seafood restaurants in my life. Red Lobster, the Lobster House.
Yeah. I was at Seven Seas restaurant. They did everything. I don't remember eating. I remember that's why I ate shark, and it was really dry. I didn't like eating shark. It was yucky.
Moshulu.
And a frog's leg. It tasted like the smell of a sewer.
Ew.
But I actually had a frog's leg. I can actually say I ate one. That's why I had it, just so I can say I ate one.
I have been to seafood restaurants in Disney World. Multiple.
But I've never heard of this here sea squirt thing.
I'm waiting for the chat.
Yeah, I can't even see chat right now.
Here we go. Hold on.
Looking at
Special sea squirts. What the heck are those? Special sea squirts. What the fuck? I have never seen a sea squirt. LOL. What the hell is that?
Oh, wow. There's lots of chat, isn't there?
Never heard of sea squirts. The Crab Shack is a great one. Joe's Crab Shack, not the Grab Shack. It was Joe's Crab Shack.
Yeah.
Never heard of, says Preliminal.
Well, Seven Seas
No, never
restaurant.
heard of eating sea squirts. Hey, Jessica Kirk, I need to add you to my list. Hold on.
Seven Seas restaurant in here has been gone for a long time, too.
Yeah, here too. Seafood diet. Seafood and eat it.
Yep.
It's cute. Yeah. Is that... Wait. It is what it is, but I don't know what it is. It's Tim Mothman. Hello, Tim Mothman.
Hello.
Nah, it's okay, Mandanimal. I'm okay right now. I don't sound okay, but I'm okay to go.
Exactly.
Sizzler Ponderosa had a lot of seafood, yeah, but I don't think they would have these.
Yeah.
Never heard of it either. It's this tiniest squish.
On either coast, nothing.
Last time he said, I've been on both coasts where the boats come in to bring fresh fish. Never heard of a squirt. Cosmic Joe says, no idea, just fell out of bed. Hello.
Oh, yeah.
Cosmic Joe Chronicles.
Just those candies are called squirts.
Jessica's been lurking tonight.
Oh,
well, thank you for joining the chat.
You guys have gushers in the States?
My goodness, we have 56 people watching. Hello, Twitter. X, excuse me. Hello, X. I know you're the reason why there's 56 watching, so welcome. Hello to people from Rumble. Curiouser, hi. Curiouser's in the chat.
Oh, hello.
All right, we can go on.
Okay. No one's ever heard of a gusher?
Hi, Christine Lynn.
What the heck is that?
Yeah, they can eat them. We eat them now. Isn't that weird?
Oh, that is. It's huge. Look at the guy's hand here. I thought they were small. Oh, my.
Yeah, not in my past, but it definitely is.
Only when they're speaking of oils.
Dad, Morgan, you're going to read it? This didn't come up in any of my past sea squirt research.
Ooh.
I realize other countries have some interesting delicacies, but there was nothing online when I researched this in 2019 and 2021. Past time he says, I'm not eating that. Mr. Yuck.
Types of them. Look at all the different types. Oh, I better, yeah.
Yeah, look at all the different types. We're going to be talking about one of these in a minute. So at the top we have the sea pineapple, and the one they're holding in their hand is the red sea squirt.
Yeah, here. Yeah.
And that's the one that's special.
Oh, there's more here. Lollipop. Oh, but that's not a
Yeah,
squirt,
they're trunicates. Well, trunicates are a type of sea squirt.
apparently.
The light bulb lights up.
Huh?
Light bulb sea squirt. The skeleton panda is the one that looks like a skeleton. There's all different types.
Wow. Yeah, cactus squirt. Weird.
But the broad base, red sea squirt, and red throated are the special ones we're about to talk about.
Okay.
Blood rock.
Yes. Okay, on to the new sea squirt, which has been dubbed the bleeding rock. These sea squirts end up encased in rock, and when cut open, make the rock look like it is bleeding.
What the heck? Gah.
Those are sea squirts in a rock.
And then eat it. Oh, yeah. Wonderful.
Yes, they take them out and eat it.
What would make anybody do that?
I have no idea.
Oh, I wonder what this tastes like. Oh.
Maybe if you're on a deserted island and you're starving,
How would you cook it? Do you boil it? Do you fry it? Do you...
or you hang it to dry, which you're going to see in a minute.
Oh, no. That's even worse, Sandy. Don't tell me that.
Yeah. Sorry. But they are also the only sea squirt or sea creature at all known to produce vanadium, an element used in batteries. It's used in batteries for storage. So these guys could become a renewable, sustainable source for battery storage in the future. And the craziest part is, whoa, that's a word I haven't heard in a long time. Christine says grody.
Grody. Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dabbing good. Oh, okay, yeah.
But whoa, check these things out, dude. Next slide.
Yep. Yeah, 1 second. I gotta get back over there.
These are found off
Grody.
the coast of Peru and Chile, by the way.
Yeah.
Gag me with the spoon.
The sea squirt regrows their entire body from one single blood vessel. So you could use literally the whole thing and leave one blood vessel behind, and it will regrow.
Perfect. It's a reusable food.
Reusable and renewable. And that's them hanging them to dry
Yeah, I see
on
here.
the side.
Yeah. Oh. This looks like a thumb. Oh.
Or something else.
Yeah, or something else. I don't know. My first impression was the thumb, but then I thought, what do we do with this thing on the thumb, though? Yeah. Probably tastes fishy.
Here's more pictures of the rock cut open, more hanging.
Yeah. Ugh. Yuck. It's a big one.
Yeah, have you ever seen or heard of bleeding rocks, sea squirts, or sea squirt being used as a food source or
Have you
battery
ever
source?
heard of? Oh wow!
Oh, that does not look appealing at all.
Let me know your thoughts in the comments below.
I would not want to eat that.
Hey, FAP. So, guys, I'm not feeling well. We are going to do a few more rewinds before getting to the last one. We are going to play Morgan's... Oh, welcome, Cold Case on X.
Oh, Cold Case Files.
Oh, right on. Hey,
Okay,
I'm going to
so
go to X.
Okay. Cold Case on X, you would just, heart the video like you would a normal post. And if you want to
Okay,
join
cool.
us over on YouTube, it's Sandy Diva Mandela Effects on YouTube. If you come over here, that's where the chat is. If you want to participate in the live chat,
Oh yeah.
and you will get a wrench because the first 1,500 people on my YouTube channel who subscribe get a wrench. So that way I have people that I can trust in my chat if I get larger. So if you want to come on over, come on over. If
Yeah, and
not,
I'm broadcasting on my channel again this week.
I appreciate you being on X. You are awesome.
Okay, now we get Morgan's song ready. What was Morgan's song anyway?
Yeah, so Morgan's song,
Oh, yeah.
the one that we all love, has a longer version. And Morgan is going to play it for us while I grab a couple
Oops.
more rewinds. So,
Morgan's
so it is intermission time. Let me get that banner up if I can find it. Give me one moment, guys.
Oops.
It is intermission. Small intermission so I can get a few more songs.
Oh no, it's going to him.
Yeah, he's got to present. Someone's got to present.
I can't. I tried. I clicked on his thing and it brings me back to me.
It might work for me today, like because I'm looking at the present and I'm going to hit present. So now if I go to what file, just image file or video file or slides and PDFs or wait, how do I get into the private chat and then press like 'cause I'm trying to play within the private chat.
I don't know.
Morgan,
It's
do me a
not
favor.
working.
Morgan, send me the link. Send me
That's
the
not
link
the right
in
link, Sandy.
In the private chat.
Morgan. I think you're sending the wrong type of link.
Totally.
That's a Facebook link.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's where you were.
Where
in
did you
Messenger
first
when I
put
sent
the
it to you.
song?
And then you sent it back to me, and then I grabbed it up and I put it right where you told me to. I went into Facebook, I grabbed it up, I grabbed the link, I came back up, I put it back in the private chat.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I know what he did. Hold on. So you
He hit
dropped the
button and
link
it's
in the
like,
After Dark group?
it's no, you did.
No, that's
I
the link for
grabbed it
that's the
up.
link to join. Morgan.
Like everything, like you put it in, like I put it in the thing. You guys grabbed it up. Then and then you said grab it up and put it in the private chat. So I grabbed it and put it in the private chat.
Morgan,
It's
the
right
only thing I
there.
have is listen, Morgan. The only thing I have from you is a voice message.
Okay. Let me go back to
A 3-minute and 50-second long voice
Yeah, I played the
message.
damn song. I can't find it
That's
now. Where
right.
did I get it from?
That's right. That's it. So you guys haven't pressed play on it yet.
No, Morgan, what I'm saying is we can't
That's
share that.
it. Whatever it says, it's a thing I said. So that's the problem. You're not pushing play on it. No, it's okay.
No,
I get it.
Morgan,
It's like okay.
we can't
Like
share
that's
that
it.
though. I know, but we can't share that. It's not a video. We need a
Oh, I didn't
video.
know that. I didn't know you couldn't share it. I thought you just weren't. Okay.
Yeah. Do you have a video version?
What? No. That's what you said you were going to do. You asked me. You said if you have a longer version of Isabella Live, please send it to me so I can add a video to it. So that's what I did.
Oh, I can't even save it from here. It doesn't let Morgan, it doesn't even let me save it.
No, it goes to him coming in to the show.
Like, look at okay. Here it is. Can you hear that or?
No.
Okay,
No.
wait. I'll play it on the other thing. I'll play it in the other.
Or I
Can't
could
remember.
just play the old one
I'll
for
play it
now
like
with the
Can't
video.
remember where I clicked on it
I'll
and
play
listened to it myself.
Wait, I'll be able to play it if I go on Facebook on this one.
I think we should just play the
I'll go
old
ahead
one that
and play
has
it.
a video, Morgan.
It's in Messenger. Like I'm playing it out loud.
No, that goes to his StreamYard.
Yeah, he's gonna get kicked out and go to StreamYard.
Okay. Now in Messenger.
So while Morgan figures it out, I am going to play another song.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, we're on a break, guys. I have to get a few more presentations. I don't have time to wait for Morgan to figure it out because the longer I'm on here, the less, I mean, my medicine's running out. I'm going to have to go to bed. So I cannot
I
wait.
did send it to you.
Morgan, I can't save that version of it. I need a file. I didn't want to play that. I'm going to play the stuff I made videos of.
Yeah.
Morgan, did you figure it out, or am I going on to the next song?
It was going into X from before, and it went into the stupid Twitter, and that was a problem. I'm sitting there, and then thinking that I was in Facebook. I'm sitting there trying to get into because there's no way, because X is not Facebook. So I sat there trying to get in. I was in Facebook, and I couldn't get out because that's the kind of thing that happened because.
All right, well, I'm going to play your song that I have a video for.
And then it's like, with the one thing, it's like everything's that, and then it's like, oh, the one thing, and it's like on the computer,
Okay.
trying to set it up.
Morgan, I am on a ticking time clock here. I'm going to play your song.
Watching all the clocks run backwards, slowly choking out my lungs, throwing all the stones around me until all that's left is one. Youth and age haunt me nightly until their master's work is done. Give to all just what they're asking, while sex and death is all flesh once. And while I've got angels all around me, Senor
That's weird.
Okay, we have some presentations for you in the private chat.
Yeah, I see that. I can't remember where I found that earlier. He sent it somewhere, and I listened to the whole song, but now I can't find it again. I'm confused. Anyway,
He sent a voice
Yeah,
message.
well,
And you can't
now I've
save
got it.
voice messages.
Now I'm in.
oh,
Now
that's right.
I'm
Okay, I get you
I'm
now.
there,
Right,
and now I'm
I
going
get
to
you.
try and find that first, like, and it's
Yeah, it was a
weird
voice
because it's
message.
not get. Let's see, like this account, no, and now okay, here are notifications, and what's this? Notifications.
I'm sorry, Jackie. I couldn't message you on Facebook. We were on a break so that I could get presentations. I couldn't be in Facebook. Okay, so credit goes to Eddie Von Keen and myself for the second part. Tim Othman says, I love the song, Morgan.
Oh, right on. Cool. Yeah. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Everyone.
I've got the one right here too. Okay. It says forward or forward it. Right. But, I can't forward it to anybody because I'm just in Facebook. Right. So I don't know how to grab it up.
I'll get it. Don't worry. I'll just record my screen. That's fine. All right. So during.
Oh, wait. I can press play. I'm sorry, Sandy. I forgot. I was just trying to press play.
It's okay. It's all right. It's going to be better when I present it with a video, Morgan. It's fine. Morgan.
Watching all the clocks run backwards, slowly choking out my lungs.
It's very hard to hear.
Is it hard to hear? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, I'll record the
forgot that all I was
screen.
supposed to be doing was pressing play.
Okay, like I said,
That's what
I'll
I mean. Like, I
record.
was like, what are you doing? All of a sudden, I was like, wait, I was just going to press play anyway.
Morgan, like I said, I'll record the song and record my screen and then make a video.
Oh, no, that's great. That's wonderful. No, thank you so much. That's wild. Like, every second I'm trying to do one thing, and it's like, oh, wait, it's already over. We're doing the other thing. It's like, oh, wait, we're doing it. It's like, okay.
That's
Okay,
right.
so
It was a voice.
And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, wait, I can do it. And then it's like, it's okay. It's like, that's fine. That's fine.
okay,
Like,
so
like
Eddie,
I said, I didn't think that you were. I only gave it to you thinking that you're gonna put. You know what I mean? Like you were saying, you could put some.
Oops.
I didn't
yeah,
think you were be able
I'm
to play.
just too
And all of a
sick
sudden-
to do anything right now. That's the problem.
And then I realized if I could play it on this, you might be able to. But then it's like, no, I'd much rather like people actually be able to hear it. You know what I mean? Like with how nice it is. You know.
Yeah, but it's gonna sound nicer once I record it and put it with a video, because then it'll be better quality.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so during a show months ago, when the whole, boycott of Budweiser happened,
Oh yeah.
Eddie mentioned a change he noticed in the chat. The next day, John Nada left a comment about the change Eddie wrote in the chat. So everybody was noticing this thing. Next slide.
Okay.
I had noticed the change as well, but for a different reason, but kept ignoring it. Sometimes we see a Mandela or hear a Mandela and we just ignore it for some reason. Has that ever happened to you? Where you see one, you acknowledge that it's wrong, but you just
Brush it off.
you just brush it off. You just go on about your life and don't pay attention to it. I don't know why that happens.
Yeah.
I believe this has changed 3 to 5 times in total. And I'm curious what everyone remembers.
Okay.
Please spell the names in the beer company that make Budweiser and Bud Light. Ann Blank Zer and Boo Blank.
Yeah, I know what it is.
Boo Blank. Please spell the company that makes Budweiser.
I'm not good at spelling though, so.
But how do you think it would be spelled? Think about how you say it, and then think about how you spell it. Think about the Heisman Trophy.
Oh yeah. IGH. second word.
See, and this is why I think people took an update.
Yeah, it's the second word that's bugging me because it can't just be sh. That doesn't, you know. I want to see some answers.
So here's the thing, guys. This is the issue. We have Anheuser-Busch, and Bush spelled two different
Oh,
ways, and
yeah.
Anheuser-Busch, also
Yes.
Bush spelled two ways.
It was always pronounced Anheuser-Busch, but it might have been spelled
But
Hauser.
why would it be pronounced Hauser or Huser?
For Doogie?
No.
Bush, yes, SCH.
No.
There we go. Thank you.
All right, we have all the answers in the chat. We can go on.
Yes. Right on, guys. Bush.
Yeah, SCH. That's what it is. Yes. And which one is the right one?
Well, you have to go
The
on
USCH.
to find that
Okay,
out.
okay.
Head for the
Now that
mountains.
you've spelled it how you remember, please spell it how you think it is spelled now. Doesn't matter. You don't have to do that because we have all the answers in the chat. Go on.
Yep.
I can't.
Right
All right,
on.
so
Well,
it is now Anheuser-Busch. I thought it was Anheuser, like Budweiser. I agree. Why would it be different?
what the heck?
Morgan's playing the song.
Well, that's
Yeah.
weird. And I had
Eddie,
my
and then
no, I had the headphones plugged in. That's weird.
and DOU who is upset. It's Heiser, damn it, not Hauser. Eddie
Doogie.
and then John nodded in my comments remember Anheuser-Busch. Some of you may remember it this way, while some of you remember Bush without the C. But I remember Busch Gardens, and it was Busch for me. That's why I remember Bush.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember it had more than three. Yeah.
But guys, for me, it was Anheuser. It was not spelled with the EU. It was EI for me, 100%.
Oh no, I seen it with you, but everybody kept pronouncing it Anheuser. That's why I thought it was weird.
It is pronounced Anheuser, but I remember it also being spelled Anheuser, like Budweiser. So
I
do other
also
people.
remember Anheuser-Busch. Yeah.
I
But the
remember the
strange part
Anheuser
is,
one. The Anheuser.
when I noticed this change, not only did I ignore it, I repeatedly during the Bud Light controversy, but the current spelling at that time is no longer the current spelling today.
It switched again. Oh no, don't show that face. We're all gonna go gay.
I watched
a ton of videos on YouTube about
the Dylan.
About the Dylan Bud Light boycott. While watching it, though, I thought it strange that everyone called it Anheuser. Well, it was spelled Anheuser. Does anyone remember seeing Anheuser-Busch?
I
Oh,
do.
yeah.
Sorry, I don't even drink beer, but I remember it.
No, look at the spelling. I need you to pay attention.
Oh yeah.
Does anyone remember it's spelled Anhau, not EU, AU?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't. I'm not sure about that. I don't know if I remember it spelled like that.
So yes or no in the chat. Does anyone ever remember seeing it spelled Anhauser? Yes or no? DLU Woo says nope. It was Heiser. EI. I know. Tiniest Squish says yes. HAU.
Yeah. Yeah, me too.
I saw it and was like, no, it's wrong.
It just looked weird to me. I didn't pay much attention.
Yes for Christine. Anheuser. AU.
Yep.
That's exactly how I remember. I did see Anheuser. EI for Christine Lynn. Okay, we can go on.
Okay.
But that's not the spelling now.
Oh yeah, it's time for another
Dude,
pill.
it's EU. It's EU. And
Ew.
Huserbusch.
Somebody spelled it that way in the chat.
They did.
I said it was E. Or, I mean, I thought it was E.
I'm telling you, that U was an I. It was Anheuser-Busch. It was like Budweiser. Always for me. It was never spelled like that.
Wow.
A or E, either which way, it just always looked weird. But the bush has always been like that. Yeah, the bush is right.
Ew, says Mandanimal.
Yep. User bush.
I agree, Tiny Squish. That looks weird. It's not right for me.
And Huser. Yeah. That's what I guess how.
So I'm going to show you people spelling it with the A. Anheuser-Busch, A, U.
How it sounds.
Up here on June 4th, 2023, ANH. Can you zoom in at the top? Is it both ways? I can't see. I think it's officially the EU.
Which
and at
one
the top
there?
it's AU. Zoom in on both at the
Yeah,
top.
that's up here. It's AU. Yeah.
Oh, look, guys, I still had the zoom thingy there.
Wow.
I missed the zoom thingy. You could see
Oh
things
yeah,
so
now I
much
zoomed
better.
it even more for you.
Oh wow.
Stupid Apple took that feature away.
Yeah.
But it's EU, AU, June 4th, 2023. You believe that was almost 2 years ago, people?
Yep.
That's insane. Okay, so here is the order of Mandela changes I believe took place over the decades. I believe it started out as Anheuser-Busch with no C.
Right.
It became Anheuser-Busch with a CH. Then it became Anheuser-Busch with an A.
Oh, okay.
And then it became Anheuser-Busch with an E.
Yeah,
I
it's always had
believe
the CSH for me.
it was always CH for me. But I know people who remember SH. There were even people in the chat that remembered SH.
Really? Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
so that's why I believe this is a incremental Mandela where it started out one way and over the years slightly altered where people didn't pay attention to it.
Yeah, maybe.
Because I can find residue of all of it. So if we go on.
Wow.
Based on the sheer amount of residue, I truly believe this has been Mandelaed multiple times over the course of the last century. And to those that say it's German pronunciation, I say that's a excuse. If it was just German pronunciation, Budweiser would also be spelled Budweiser, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's not. It's spelled Weiser.
Huh. Anheuser, Budweiser. Yeah, I guess so.
Why
yeah.
wouldn't they be spelled the same?
It'd be
But the
Budweiser.
bush, like I said, the bush has always been that way for me. The SCH.
I agree. That's the German spelling of yes, BUSCH. Again,
I've never seen it bush. Just,
the reason that they're going to give you the man excuse is that, oh, it was the people's names. Okay, whatever. I still remember Heiser like Budweiser. Anheuser was like Budweiser.
yeah, that's the bush. I've always seen that bush throughout my whole life. I've never seen any other bush.
Yes, which is
Yeah.
why it's not in the red box. The Bavarian is because of the connected A's.
Oh,
And
okay.
AR and the IAN, which is connected. I also want to point out that the CH in Busch Beer was merged from 1979 until a logo redesign in 2006. Oh, and check out the logo from 1955 through 1978 when it was called Busch Bavarian Beer. That logo is from 55 to 78. No way.
Before it became
Budweiser. Yep.
Interesting. That's before my time, even. That's saying something.
For everyone's time, yeah.
Thank you, man.
Because the people that were around in 55 probably weren't old enough to be drinking it. You know what I mean?
Yep. Oh, man. I hate this time of season. I got to close my window again. It's getting freezing in here.
Oh my God, it was 80 degrees today.
It's actually
That's the problem. The
61
days
now.
get hot and the nights are still cold. So you got to open and close the window constantly.
Nope, I'm thankful
I
for the
don't know
temperature.
about that. I think we're warm here. Let me check. It is now. Oh no, it's 46. Yeah, I guess I
Oh,
could turn my
really?
air conditioner off.
Huh? I mean,
It was
Okay.
80 degrees today, and now it's 46.
yeah, I'm going to check mine, right? I'm going to check mine.
6 degrees here at
Okay.
the moment.
All right. I think I can do this right. Okay, Morgan. Yeah. Without. All right. It is 52 here, and it's
You're warm.
it's what, like 1 o'clock or whatever, or what time is it?
It's 2:30
Oh, I'm
here.
not sure.
Celsius to Fahrenheit.
2:30. Yeah. So it's 52 degrees Fahrenheit here. That's pretty good.
It's
That's
42.
pretty crazy considering you're north of me and I'm colder.
I'm 42.
It's 52 in Chatham, Kent right now. I told you it's usually close to like whatever it is in Disney World, Orlando. That's what it is here. It's just nicer there.
42 sounds better than 6.
Yeah. I also
Wild.
we should be on the next slide now.
Yeah, hang on. I'm getting there.
Wild.
Yes. Yeah. I also have some residue on most past versions of Anne Huser with the Bush spelling, USH, no C. So if you remember no C, I have you covered too.
Oh, man.
So do you all think this has been Mandela'd? I 100% know this is Mandela'd for me. So here's Anheuser with an A, Bush Beers in the paper, Anheuser on a listing, and Anheuser with an A, no C in the newspaper.
Hang on, Karen.
Hey, Sanctuary Seeker.
One second.
Did I miss anyone else jump in? I got everybody.
Okay. Oh, when you start to shiver, you know you're cold, you know?
Or you're sick.
Oh, or you're sick. No, I don't think I'm sick. Oh, right. Except for the pain. Okay, next, right?
Yeah, next. So here's the current reality and user Bush. And user.
Yeah.
Look at that bee with like the devil tail. It's weird.
Yeah. Fancy.
Fancy.
Huh.
And there's
Hey,
a
hi,
period after bottles. Inappropriate punctuation.
Oh,
Okay, you can go on.
okay.
Next we have the residue. Nope, we still have current reality.
Yeah.
The CH and Bush is merged, as you can see.
Oh, yeah. I don't. The merging doesn't bother me. You know.
Bothers me. Remember Splatter. I was a graphic designer. We didn't have this back then.
I love it. Like, I mean, not love it, but I mean, I like it that you know your stuff.
Thanks, Morgan.
Especially with the.
Okay, so I have seen.
No, that was the. She seems like a college-educated lass.
And I still kept my wits about me, even though I went to college, because it wasn't crazy yet. So, yeah, the pink is for the people who remember
Yeah.
Ann Hauser with an A. This is all Ann Hauser with an A.
I don't.
It looks like Bush is all SCH.
See, the A threw me off because the U beside it. I just remember the U, and that was kind of weird. With an A or an E in front, I could not remember.
It's
Offhand.
okay. We can go on. Orange is Anheuser-Busch with no C. I've got everything here, all of it.
Well, that's wrong. That's just people spelling it wrong.
No, I'm telling you, people have this memory, so I think it started out with that.
Yeah, they would
I
have
think it's
dictated it to the newspaper from their memories. So I understand exactly what you're saying. It's still valid.
Yeah, I truly believe that this is an incremental Mandela effect. I truly believe that.
Yeah.
All Hauser, AU.
Yeah. About the wrong Bush, except for that one.
Well, yeah, of course, because that's the current reality, Fast Henny. Of course it's going to do that. And here's Anheuser-Busch with both spellings of Bush. But again, for me, it's always been USCH because of Busch Gardens.
Yeah, me too. I've never
Right.
seen it in Bush Light. I've always seen just that spelling of Bush, except for the name President Bush.
But I believe people who don't remember the C. I
The
do believe
9/11
them.
doer.
But I'm sorry, guys. That looks so right to me. It was Anheuser. Like the Heisman Trophy. Like Budweiser. It was
Yeah,
Anheuser.
this makes the most sense. The Anheuser-Busch, yes. And that we get Budweiser and Anheuser looking the same.
Cypress Gardens.
Yeah.
Yes,
Cypress Hill.
Florida Cypress Gardens.
I've seen Cypress Hill live.
So
That's
here
great.
is another Anheuser-Busch box.
Yeah, that's kind of.
Inside the top, it's a listing of things being sold.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You have it highlighted here, but it's still hard to see because it's But yeah. Go on.
There's a lot of Anheuser, guys. A lot of it.
There has to be because that's the way everybody pronounces it still to now.
Mm-hmm.
It's always Anheuser-Busch.
That's not true. That's what I'm saying. During that Dylan Mulvaney thing, I was hearing people pronounce it Anheuser.
Oh, okay.
They're pronouncing it Anheuser-Busch.
Yeah.
Ah,
And I was like, what? Anheuser? And that's when I looked at the spelling. And I was like, oh no. And I saw the A. And then it was an E. And I was like, oh my goodness.
Oh yeah. They were
Oh,
like
my goodness.
Budhauser. No, I can't even say it. Wowzer. Wowzer? Bud Wowzer? Never mind.
Wowzer, Yowzer. Police Academy 2. Said by the captain when he's coming out of the shower, and they just used the glue, the permanent glue or whatever on his fingers and his hair. Yep.
Right.
Captain Bowser. Nothing to look at here. Bowser, Wowzer, Wowzer.
Yeah, I never heard anyone pronounce it that way either until that whole controversy. I really didn't. It blew my mind.
So you did? What do you want, my guy?
But there is a lot of residue of Anheuser.
My big,
Yeah.
beautiful kitty cat. Okay, next.
Yes.
Well, there's a lot.
More.
Yep.
More Anheuser and a couple Anhusers.
And Hoosier.
Yeah.
Anheuser.
Wow. Yeah, this has always been a weird one. I think I've actually seen this one. Like you said, just ignored it though.
Mm-hmm.
Lederhosen.
Lederhosen. Oh, what the heck?
Anheuser-Busch belt buckle.
Buckle, right?
Well, that's a commercial we can't play down here, I guess, huh? What's that? Eberhard Anheuser. What the heck?
Oh, that's the guy. The guy's name. So the guy
Yeah.
who of Anheuser-Busch, there's his name spelled with Anheuser. So it's showing residue of his name being that. That's all.
Okay, yeah, I see. I only more Eberhard from Eberhard Faber, the erasers.
Yeah, yeah.
We can go on. So we have
Bill
Anheuser-Busch, but at the bottom the description says Anheuser-Busch.
Yeah. Yeah, that's weird.
And the title says Anheuser-Busch.
They're the same, just their point, yeah, then they're spelled differently.
I'm
That's how
just
you can tell
showing
it's a
you.
Mandela.
I am just showing you that there is residue of everything. I truly believe this is an incremental mandala that we all just turned a blind eye to.
Yes, I believe that. I think I've seen them all throughout. Just ignored it
Wow.
on TV.
Okay, so here's
commercials.
the University of Cincinnati, Anheuser-Busch.
I don't have to take a break, but I gotta take a break myself here quickly.
No doubt.
Guys, there's so much residue. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah. I don't like that. That bush, it was just not that right. No, that's the wrong bush for me.
I agree. I remember CH, but I know people remember it, so I found residue of both.
That just hurts my eyes, so to speak.
Oh, Josh is here.
Oh, hello, Josh.
Oh, I can't add him. He came in wrong. Josh, you gotta turn your camera on, sweetie.
Oh, your mic.
There we go. Hey, Josh. Was that the last one?
Yes.
Okay.
Janice Landing College hire the brewery.
Hey, Josh.
Well, other people complaining about the wrong bush too. Yeah, it's just not right.
Are we on the new one now? So I did want to grab one more. I was trying to find the original.
Yeah,
there was yeah, don't do the last one first. I need to get you two more. I'm going to make it so you go backwards in order, okay?
Okay, so you want me to start from bottoming up, in other words?
Yes, after I get the next two. So give me a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's going to go, it's small, big one. You see what I'm saying? Just give me a minute. I have to get the other one.
Then we're going to...
Then we're going to end the show.
And then we're going to do like a drinking thing. Bottoms up. I'll be right back. I got to go drain.
All right. So now he has the last three presentations of the night. Two are rewinds and one is a new one. Josh, are you with us? That's a very interesting, I wouldn't say it's weird, I'd say it's interesting. Kind of weird how the world headquarters for Masons and Scientology are on the same road. I am feeling okay, but I know that eventually this medicine's going to wear off and I need to fall asleep before it does. That's the issue. So, we have 3 more presentations and then we're heading out. Thanks for asking, Jackie. I was going to say something.
Okay.
I can't remember what it is.
I'm sorry. I had to go for a second.
No, it's okay. So I did a post in my community section, which is now called Posts. It's annoying. We are on X. If John Cena would like to be a guest and talk about Mandela effects, he's welcome.
Oh, yeah, that's right. John Cena. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yes. Someone was telling me it's not the real one. Yes, it is. He's got
Good deal.
14.5 million followers. It is the right one.
Yeah, with that many followers, pretty sure it's the right one. Yeah.
Yeah, he is known. Josh will be back. I'm assuming he had problems. Apparently, he's known for following a lot of people. And he does. He follows almost 1 million people.
He doesn't follow me.
Yeah. I don't know what made him click on mine, except maybe he's Mandela affected. And if he is,
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
Exactly.
But I doubt if I DM him that he will see it, even though I have the ability to,
Yeah,
because
if he drowned it in a million other. Yeah.
in 1 million DMs, right?
Yeah. I
So I
wonder
did.
about
All
that
right, so
sometimes.
you're gonna go from the bottom up, the last
Right.
3, the bottom up.
Okay. We'll do that after. I'm trying to remember who it was that. Oh. Wait, I remember that I forgot again. Okay. Present. Oh, that's right. I did it wrong. Cancel. Pick. Click. Present. Mariah Carey.
What about Mariah Carey?
She follows me
Okay.
on
Oh,
one of
that's
my
neat.
things.
Is it flat Earth
Right
or is it
on.
Mandela effect? Or is it neither?
It's neither. It's just my Facebook, or not my Facebook, and my Twitter.
Hey, Josh.
I got yeah, that's what it was. I got Mariah Carey. If it's the real Mariah Carey, I don't know, but
Josh, you there? You're not muted. If you're saying hi, we can't hear you. All right, guys, we're doing Maryland again. I want to see if your memories have changed
Yeah,
since
can
the
you hear
first
me?
time I covered this.
yes, now we
Yes,
do.
we hear you
Yes.
now.
Okay, yes. Sorry, it's like I think my internet's slow. I'm probably choppy. I'm sounding choppy to myself. Yeah.
Yeah, you sound choppy.
No, chop.
Very choppy.
Like you're in the waves.
But give it a second, bro.
Yeah, it may need a minute to warm up. So I
Yep.
recently saw a video that has me wondering if something about Marilyn Monroe is a Mandela effect or not. So I decided to let the community decide if this is a Mandela or just info we didn't know. But first, and guys, if you saw this one before, please answer what you originally answered.
Or don't answer at all.
Cosmic Joe says Britney Spears follows him.
With Mariah Carey, I can picture that because she's just basically a normal person. Now she's been out of the business for so long. Right?
Yeah. You can get the next
First.
one. Brian McFarlane has a question that the internet can't seem to agree on. What color eyes did Marilyn Monroe have?
Blue.
What do you remember? Blue, brown, or hazel?
She was blonde hair,
Oh,
blue-eyed, right?
I thought hazel. I thought they could change, people said, but they were hazel. But people said they changed based on her mood. I thought that's what I read, but
So
Okay,
hazel
well, I
for
jumped the
Morgan.
gun.
We lost Josh again.
Yeah, I was
Okay,
in there.
so already in the chat, we have brown, brown, blue, brown, blue, brown, and then Morgan with hazel. Oh, I would say blue, but that's just because she is a blonde to Gavin Good.
Yeah, me too. That's what I'm saying. That blonde hair, blue-eyed matches.
Blue, tiniest squish says hazel. I thought hazel as well, just to be clear.
Well,
Yes, God, and good. 100%.
whoops. Well, oh, you did. Oh, wow.
Jackie says blue.
Fire. Oh, oh, my. Oh. Jeez. Fire! Fire! Oh, I had a brief fire just now.
Yeah, that should work, Josh. Josh is going to come on with his phone.
I don't do that again. Don't be doing that.
We can go on. Everyone's answered.
Okay. Okay.
I honestly do not know. I never really paid attention to her eye color, but if I had to guess, I'd say brown, which makes no sense because I would say hazel. Brian remembers blue. The internet, well, they say all of the above, so I have no idea what color her eyes really were. Here's a picture of her eyes, all three colors. So
They didn't
Are
have
they
color
col-
contacts back then, did they?
I don't know if they did or not.
Maybe. Well, yeah, she's super rich, so maybe they did for super rich people, right?
Yeah, I would say that the blue look real, whereas the brown looks too dark, and the hazel look real. But the hazel could not turn that color of blue, so I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what it could also be? It could also be retouching of the film to change your eye color.
That's true. I never
Flash
thought
says
of that.
pushing buttons.
Good one. She just asked the computer to colorize something like Ted Turner did, and you never know.
According to Google, Marilyn Monroe had hazel eyes. I'm adding Josh to the stage. Hey, Josh, we can hear you now, probably.
Hello.
Hello, much better. Much better.
Yeah. Sorry for bombarding your show or jumping in at last minute, but
Fine.
It's
yeah,
okay.
you've been
Again,
covering
you're
interesting
in the
topics.
group. You can join anytime.
All right.
You're one of us.
That's
You're
why I
one of
say
us.
at everyone in my post.
I know. I just feel bad because like I don't know how much I contribute, when I come on and so I just try to be
You're
respectful.
talking and you answer the questions. That's all that matters.
All right. Well, that's good. Well, it's good to know.
Yeah. All right, we can continue.
Yeah, apparently, was it NBC has footage of Oswald outside the building by the cars when the shootings went, proving him innocent.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah, they released the files.
yeah, and that's one of the newest ones. NBC has footage, actual footage of him outside the building, and they've kept it quiet this whole time.
Wow. So, guys, just to repeat, NBC has footage of Lee Harvey Oswald outside, not in the building, outside, while the thing took place.
Yeah. Oh, did I say something wrong there?
I don't know if you said it that way or not. I'm repeating it gently,
Yeah.
just in case. I don't think you did, though.
Yeah.
Which means he could not be in the building.
Exactly. It proves him innocent. Totally.
Proves him innocent. I did a whole presentation where I thought he was innocent.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
You know what? Taking him out early would really hinder his ability to up a defense.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, it
Word.
would.
So they're saying now his family members should all be like be given money or something, for the wrongdoing.
And the besmirgence of the name. Yeah.
I think the
Exactly,
statute of
yeah.
limitations has run out.
Probably, yeah.
I mean, are his children still alive?
If they are, they should get something.
If
Because,
they're
They
destitute.
should for losing their father. They should.
yeah.
Yeah.
And for having their name squashed through the mud all these years,
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, we can go on.
It'd be way harder to get employment, I would think, with the name Oswald.
Can you zoom
And
in,
then-
please? Because I need to read the top part too. No, I mean on the words. So,
Oh.
did Marilyn wear colored contacts? Because you mentioned this splatter. Contrary to the claims stated in the episode and popular over the web, Marilyn Monroe did not wear cosmetic contact lenses to change the color of her eyes from brown to blue. Her eye color was naturally blue. Now, the previous one said her eyes were hazel. No one knows the color of this woman's eyes.
That's a
So
shame.
according to her autopsy report, she had blue eyes. So conspiracy theory wasn't her on the table. But officially, according to the government and the autopsy, she did have blue eyes. So why are there reports of brown and hazel? What do you think? Are the eyes a Mandela effect, or just the internet making a mess of a simple fact about the actress?
Yeah.
Or did she live her whole life? Was that not her? I'm throwing a conspiracy theory out there that she never died.
Oh, there's no one died apparently.
Yeah, her time was just over as an op. They were like, "You're done."
Back to why we are discussing Miss Monroe in the first place. I saw a YouTube video by makeup artist and vintage makeup collector Erin Parsons Makeup about her search for a tube of Marilyn Monroe's lipstick. Her video is why I need to ask you this question.
Oh, wow.
Of the lipstick colors above, which one is closest to Marilyn Monroe's iconic lip color?
Oh, I couldn't.
Which one do you remember her wearing the
C.
most?
Crimson C.
No, that's
Ooh,
Berry.
he
C
said
is
rose
Berry.
red.
Oh, we got
Listen.
AC. Where's the DC? AC.
Listen,
DC.
guys, listen to the options. A is red. B is pink. C is berry, which is a purple. Or D is coral, which is orange. Orangey pink.
Oh.
Yeah,
So
I'd say A.
red, pink,
A.
purple, or orangey pink.
No idea. I would guess
Red.
red.
Red. If I was right in the first place, C. I don't care because once you told me it was berry, I'm not saying berry. Like I'm saying rose. So yeah. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
We planted.
Okay, so in the chat we have A, red, A. Noise Guru is saying all the above. A, red, or D, says Fast Hemi. A or C, says Push a Button. Definitely red. It's the proverbial bombshell color, says Gavin. A or D, says Fast Hemi. You guys, what reality were you in? I need to know. Because I was in the red reality. It was red. That was her color. We can go on.
Okay.
Yeah, I had a friend, a roommate, like 10 years ago that I'm still friends with to this day. She's probably one of my best friends, and she was super into Marilyn Monroe, and so I'd always be looking out when I'm thrifting for little things. There's tons of Marilyn Monroe stuff she decorated her house with, and there was black and white pictures, and the only color in them was red lips and blue eyes.
Yep.
Like it was an entirely black and white picture, but red lips and blue eyes. But you knew it was Marilyn. So that's my 2 cents.
Just
I'll go with that.
and check out the bottom right. Red lips and blue eyes.
Yep.
Can we zoom in on her eyes on each of those pictures?
I don't know if it'll help.
Because her eyes look dark up there. They look
Yep,
dark
in the
in the
middle
top.
of blue. There's the blue.
This one here looks brown over here to this side. On the left?
I think they all look brown except for the bottom right.
No, this one here, I can see blue in there.
You can?
Oh yeah. Like I said, I'm looking on a way bigger screen than you are.
That's true.
Yeah.
I'm looking at
But the bottom, look
27.
at the bottom one though. Look at the eyes.
Yeah, the center.
That's blue.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the bottom right's definitely blue, but the rest of them I can't tell.
All right, we can zoom out.
This one
I
too.
gotta read it.
Hands down.
And like we're talking an
Can we zoom out
unnaturally
so I can
dark
read it?
blue.
Okay.
Splatter, can we zoom out so I can read it?
I tried to. Am I not doing it?
No.
Oh, I don't.
Uh-uh.
Is that better?
No, right now I see nothing.
What the hell's going on here?
I think you need to stop presenting and present again.
I guess so, because it look. I've been doing nothing different. Present. Share screen. This one. Share.
There we go. All right. Hands down, I would say A red. I'm sure she wore all those colors at some point. But every picture and film I have ever seen, her lips were always red, just
Yeah.
like the images above.
I agree.
History does not. But red is no longer her signature color. She only wore red about 10% of the time. And so far, there is no evidence of her owning any red lipstick. All right, good night, Noise Guru. Thanks for being here.
Yep.
Fifty people
Well, we
watching.
know
You guys
she
are
wore
amazing. Please make sure to hit the like button before you leave, guys. Her signature color, her favorite, that was used in most films and photographs, was Max Factor Color Last Lipstick in shade LS722NI. Marilyn's signature color was orange.
Orange.
D.
How come no one's seen her wearing orange lipstick then?
We're going to see it. She's wearing it. The color that Marilyn's signature color is on that woman's lips. Hit
Okay, we're going
play.
to show the video now?
Yep, play.
Red lipstick. We've seen the pictures, right? But you also see how that lipstick just registered on camera. So the question is, did Marilyn Monroe wear orange lipstick? And the answer is yes. She wore it a ton, especially from the mid-1950s until
way.
1962.
Wrong.
We know she wore red lipstick. We've seen the pictures, right? But you also see how that lipstick just registered on camera.
Oh,
so the question
that
is,
went so
did
quick.
Marilyn Monroe
It's
wear
looping,
orange
yeah.
lipstick?
Yeah.
And the answer is yes. She wore it a ton, especially
I don't remember her in orange.
No. Maybe in the old movies.
No, you're not listening. 10% of the time she wore red. The other 90% of the time in photos and movies she wore orange.
Oh, yeah, that's what they're saying.
Weird.
This was her favorite lipstick. She had like 15 tubes of it. It was made especially for her. This was
Okay.
her color. Hey, Roulier Benjamin. I need to write you on my
Oh
list.
wow.
I disagree with reality in that case.
I'm writing Ruley and Benjamin's name down. Second. Okay. So, Aaron Parsons bid and won a tube of Maryland's used lipstick for a whopping $15,625.
Wow.
Bam! There it is.
Here you can see the sold auction and images of the actual color from her YouTube video. It is definitely not red.
Wow.
Wild.
She bought it.
Boom, 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 boom. Oop, there it is.
I cannot believe Kim didn't pick it up.
We do not always see Marilyn in black and white. Can you go back a slide? Benjamin wasn't here.
Oh,
Play that video clip for him.
We know she wore red lipstick. We've seen the
So
pictures,
here's some
right?
movies Marilyn
You
was
also
in.
see how that lipstick just registered on camera. So the question is, did Marilyn Monroe wear orange lipstick? And the answer is yes. She wore it a ton,
Color.
especially
Color,
from
yep.
the mid 1950s
Color.
until 1962.
Color.
Doesn't
We
look
know
like
she
her.
wore
Okay,
red
we can go
lipstick.
on.
We've seen the pictures, right? But you also
That last picture did not look like her.
I agree. Like I said, was it really her? I'm telling you,
I don't know. When you get the president involved in something, you never know.
you never know.
Yeah.
All right, we can go on.
Especially when he's married.
Jessica Kirk says, huh?
Possibly
No
gay.
way. I never saw her in orange ever. I agree with you, Jessica. I agree. All right, we can go on.
Yeah.
Like I said, this color was specifically made for her. She loved it so much. You don't have to say sorry, Benjamin. I just wanted to show you the color movies. That's all. Just wanted to show them to you.
Yep.
So as you can see here, the swatch that I used was the swatch. It matches everything that's on her lips. And she's using a red lip liner
I'm
around
seeing
it, so you can
is-
see a difference. And that is the ad for the brand that made this color for her. Okay, hit play.
Okay.
orange. Now we know Marilyn wore red lipstick, but did any red lipsticks ever come up for auction? A lot of her lipsticks did come up for auction, but I have never personally seen a pure red color. We have, of course, the Bachelor's Carnation, and that is like a fuchsia pink red. We've got this one from Michael that looks sort of orange, another Elizabeth Arden that's orange, another Elizabeth Arden that is orange. Now this is interesting. This Elizabeth Arden lipstick, it was never opened. It seems the lid was maybe stuck, so we don't know what color that is inside. Could that be the iconic red that we're searching for? This is what we see over and over again. I continue to see the color orange. So far, I've never really seen a red lipstick come up other than this Westmore lip pomade that came up for auction recently. And I just so happen to have a lip pomade very similar to the way that one looked. But what's interesting about this one is it's actually really sheer. So it kind of almost goes on like a lip balm in a way with a little bit of color. So again, to me, it doesn't give me the iconic. All I'm seeing is orange. Now, we know Marilyn wore red lipstick, but did any red lipsticks ever come up for auction? A lot of her lipsticks did come up for auction, but I have never personally seen a pure red color. We have, of course, the Bachelor's Carnation.
Like I said, you're looping.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
Yes, I've covered CEDs, Roulier Benjamin, which I've never heard of, and I've covered albums that were CDs. They were CD album hybrids that I've never seen in my life.
Yeah, that was weird.
Mm-hmm. But yes, I've covered laser discs and CDs, and
laser discs were huge, like records.
Yes, we had a laser disc player growing up, believe it or not. But not CED, which was
I rented one.
A CED?
No, the other one.
A CED was like a laser disc inside a case, a cassette that you stuck into a player, which I've never seen in my life.
The laser disc is why I rented.
No, not the laser disc. I'm talking about the CED.
Yeah, no, I got two different things going. As in me, way back when, in the 80s, I rented a Laserdisc player to watch the movie.
GT 1982 Mustang, hello.
Watch the
We're
movie
talking
Easy
about the
Rider.
fact that we remember red and now it's orange.
I watched Easy Rider on Laserdisc.
Okay, we can go on.
Yeah. My hand was kind of busy.
Manscuse, maybe. The Manscuse, can you zoom in? It's really small.
On the words?
Yes. The Manscuse given for why we see red was because the camera saw red. She always wore orange lipstick, but it appeared red on film and in photos. So why is it that I'm finding a ton of pictures with her wearing orange, including famous photos where I remember it being red? Zoom out.
Yep. I'm sorry. All right.
So here we have like a pumpkiny orangey red, like an orange, and there's red, and it's the same photo, and they're saying that we remember red because they touched up the photos.
Weird.
But the thing is, you're gonna see over and over again photos of her in orange lipstick that I clearly remember red. Let's go on.
Picture, it's from the same exact event. You see her dress, her hair, her lipstick is red, and in the same event, this picture, she's with Betty Grable and the lipstick is orange. This picture, it's from the same exact event. You see her dress, her hair.
Now, it's also possible at this same event that she wore orange, went to the bathroom to touch up, and switched to red.
Yeah.
That's also a possibility.
Oh, yeah.
Because I got to tell you, the orange and the red look nothing alike. And it's not easy back in the 60s, in the 50s.
Look, it looks like she's wearing some like orange lipstick going down here, but she's not.
So, next one. That was the Manscuse. Now here is a movie, stills from a movie, clearly wearing the orange that was made for her. Remember when I got, guys, I think I told you, my first, like, nice lipstick was Coty? It was around that color orange.
Remember we said saying about Coty?
I have never seen Marilyn Monroe wear a berry, like that vampy color in the bottom right. But that picture on the left, in the black, that picture is so famous. I've seen it over and over throughout life, and she had red lips there. I do not remember the orange lips. I do not remember the orange. I do not.
Look orange. No, that's got to be red. That's not. Doesn't look orange to me at all.
No, that's like a coral. It's coral. It's orangey pink. But the other colors, I've never seen her in neutrals. Never. The image I remember is on the bottom. The actual still from the movie is on the top. The reason why it looks red in the image below is because I blew it out. You can tell by how bright it is.
Yeah.
I color corrected this. The actual image is on the top.
Huh. Weird.
Look at all the orange, people. Some are not so famous photos, but a few of these are very famous photos of her. Like the bottom one on the second from the right. Very famous photo. I remember red lipstick. There's no red lipstick. Also the one above it and the one to the side of it. Yes, Tiny Squish, I made the bottom look correct. Oh no, don't get started on Jessica Rabbit. She wears a pink dress now. It's not right. So again, there's a dark red, but that does not look like Marilyn. I think it's someone playing Marilyn, and that's what I remember. And on the bottom,
a Marilyn
yeah.
remake movie or something.
Correct. And on the bottom is Marilyn with the orange lips.
The mole's on the wrong side of the face. What the hell?
Yeah, that's an old Mandela. Her mole
Okay.
moves around. Woohoo! I got a donation from PayPal, 39 cents, everyone.
Oh wow.
I'm rich. I mean,
That's like
everything.
32
Like
cents.
everything is orange. Sorry, Josh. What were you saying?
Yeah, no, I was just saying that's 32 cents after taxes, or
Yeah.
30 cents. But yeah,
That's
bad
true.
joke. Sorry.
This here looks like Ava Gabor. With the Peyton Place book?
Yes.
Or Zsa Zsa, one of the two. It doesn't look like Marilyn.
I'm gonna get you a link to play with no sound, okay? I don't want any sound, okay?
Right. Will we continue with this here, or what's happening?
Yes. Yeah, it's for after this.
Okay.
Before we get to the new one.
But don't you agree that this looks like Ava or Zsa Zsa?
Huh?
This period, the one with the book of the Peyton Place.
I'm not there. I'm getting you a link.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I'll forget it.
It might be. I don't know. I mean, everything I got said it was Marilyn. It's from Marilyn Monroe website.
I believe you. I'm saying this. To me, it just looks like the Gabor, one of the Gabors.
Yeah, weren't they like way older than Marilyn though? Like, even if they, even if she was playing Marilyn in something, like, I thought
I think they would have been the
Gabors
same age, around
older.
the same age.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, it might have been around the same time.
He didn't, right? So we get to know them as older.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know.
guys.
Maybe. I mean, it could be.
Guys, can we move on while you're talking? Because it's more pictures. That's all.
Yeah. I
You
did.
can keep talking. Just move on. With the
Just
pictures.
move on. She has no mole here unless they blocked it out here. Weird.
So there, it looks like she could be wearing red.
Oh yeah, lipstick.
But at the top, it's the same movie. And it looks orange. So again, it's the lighting there.
Yeah.
There's the mole.
This is the famous photo that I've seen in black and white and color, and she wore red lipstick there for me. It matched her nails, which are red, and her lips are now not red.
Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, you would think it would match her. Yeah.
She was beautiful in that photo. All right, so here's her with red lips that I could find.
Look at the mole here and the mole here. I didn't know she had a magical mole.
Can I ask you guys a question? Does the pink dress bother you? The image in the middle on the left, does that bother you, the pink dress? Does anyone remember it being red, or do you all remember pink?
Red here.
Yeah, diamonds are a girl's best friend, right? Or
Yeah, diamonds are a girl's best friend.
it was pink. Yeah.
It was pink? All right, because that would make sense to wear pink lipstick with that, not the red.
Yeah, but look at that bright red lipstick there. And
Yep.
pink.
Yeah, I mean,
I
that
remember
tiny little
Marilyn.
picture with the pink kind of looks right to me, but I could be taking an update.
No, I mean, it looks right to me too, but something about it bothers me, and I don't know what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see
I
that.
can't put my finger on it.
That's the same color that Jessica Rabbit wears. Maybe that's what bugging you.
Maybe. There's still more pictures.
Yeah. Oh, that's the last one here.
Oh no, it's the last one. So do you remember any of these films or photos with the orange lip? If everything's still appeared red, I could believe the man's excuse. But most images of Marilyn that I'm finding are orange or coral now. What do you think? Is it an ME or just a trick of the camera like they are trying to tell us it is?
It's strange.
I don't, because all the movies it looks orange.
Yeah, I don't remember the orange at all.
Yeah, look at that there. That is blatantly orange up here. Look at this. Yeah. Weird. I never watched any of her movies, so I wouldn't. Well, I have no idea. I just seen pictures and other things.
Yeah, to be fair,
All right.
I've never watched any of the movies either.
So for those of you that haven't seen it, I did send a link of Jessica Rabbit's song, which no sound whatsoever before you. Tell me to add you to the screen after you mute it. I need to make sure it's muted.
Oh, more. What?
I added a link for the video for you to play with no sound. For those that have not seen Jessica Rabbit in a while.
Well, that must be down here then. Okay. Back down to the bottom.
Yes.
Yeah. Pause.
Tell me when it's ready to go. I'm muted.
Oh, muted. Okay, sound's right here. Okay. No sound.
All right, guys. For those of you that have not seen Jessica Rabbit, she wore a red dress. It was 100% sparkly red. And here it is now. Not red. Very pink. I cannot. I found this one back in 2020 or 2019.
Yeah.
It is so pink, I can't.
In Disneyland, Pleasure Island, they had a huge 78 feet Jessica Rabbit as well.
What was she wearing?
Like, I can't. That is so wrong.
Do you remember
Even her
what
shoes.
color?
Look at her shoes.
Disney, they had a huge.
I guess that's good enough.
Yeah, it's good enough.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like, that's pink, not red. Wow.
Yeah.
The iconic red dress is not red.
It's not red.
Wow. Man. Another one you'd be able to get everybody with. What color was Jessica Rabbit's iconic red dress? Well, red. Yeah, isn't it, though?
It was red, and there's so much residue of red, but there's even like arguments between cosplayers about the color of her dress.
That's pink.
Now, the dress she wore off stage is like maroon.
Okay.
But that dress, the sparkly dress, was this vibrant, it was a nice color red.
Oh my.
Like true vibrant red. The last one is the new one. Oh, that's the update. Yeah, we have to show the update. It's only 2 slides, Splatter.
Okay.
Update. After this presentation was complete, I found a comment on Guerlain, I don't know how to pronounce it, website about their lipstick shade, Orange Fizz. I put the true red border around it so you could see the difference between Orange Fizz
Red.
And the true red border. The true red. Okay, go on. The commenter loves this shade because it's the shade Marilyn Monroe wore. In my past, I never saw a single photo or film with her in orange lipstick. So here's the comment. It was reviewed in the United States January 28th, 2022. Love the color. It's the same shade worn by Marilyn Monroe. No, it wasn't. GT, get the F out of here. Get the F out of here. So I just wanted to add that little tidbit. And then the last presentation for the night, Morgan, is the long one that's 1, 2, 3 up. The long one.
No, wrong one. This one.
Yes, they messed with Roger Rabbit a while ago. I covered that so long ago.
Not Pink Panther again.
Yes, that's
Okay.
I'm still seeing the update to Maryland.
Yeah, I'm not.
You have to stop sharing and share again.
Yeah, I know.
I said there's a reason why I was showing Pink Panther tonight. Because I didn't want anybody, talking about Pink Panther when I'm trying to talk about something else. Okay, guys, I found this Mandela way back in 2018 and presented it pre-graphics. Thought it was time to give this presentation the presentation it deserved.
And the insulation people?
That's what we're talking about. How do you spell the product that the Pink Panther sells? The pink insulation that also comes in other forms like car bumpers and boat insulation. Fiber blank. Spell it in the chat, please.
But fiber. I don't know, but he's got the black nose.
That's because I colored it in that way.
No, he had a red nose. I had that right. Don't make me wrong.
I colored him in that way. For those of you that remember the black nose, there you go.
Fiber pink.
Guys, fiberglass. Spell fiberglass, please.
I would say GLAS.
GLASS. What did you make me spell?
What did you say, Josh?
I said GLAS with one S.
One S.
Yeah.
And Animal says 2. Tiny Squish says 2. What about you, Splatter?
I don't know. Probably something stupid.
No, but what do you remember? I'm asking.
I remember like that one. SS.
Jessica's SS. Yummy wall cotton candy for GT 1982 Mustang.
But I'm guessing it's probably something like GLAUSS or something like that.
No, it wasn't glass at all. It was board. Fiber board.
Okay, so there's another question on the next slide. We can go on. Pushing remembers GLASS. Next question.
Yeah. I had to click out a.
And who made the Pink Panther branded insulation? I can try to give hints, but I can't do blanks on this one. Who made the insulation?
Oh.
Did we wait on?
I totally lost my mind. I remember, but I don't.
An Empire?
No. If someone said it, wrote it, I would remember.
Oh, wow.
I'll tell you a hint.
Champion? No.
No. It's. I don't know if it's the same company, but they have. The name is kind of like Something like Cornell. That's close. It's something like that. Corning, says Dabin Good.
Inspector
Corning.
Clouseau.
That's what I remember.
Yeah, Corning is what I remember, but with a K, like Koerning. Corning.
Interesting.
Weird. No, I remember something different, but I haven't seen it yet.
What do you remember, Splatter?
I don't remember. I remember if I seen it or heard it.
I hear. Wow, dude, totally cool Splatter. I feel that. I feel you, man.
Are you talking about 3M Tiny Squish?
Oh shit, babe. Oh, sorry. Yes, amen. 3M.
Not 3M.
Yes.
No, not 3M. That
Okay.
doesn't ring a bell either.
I'm knocked out. I'm knocked out.
All right, I know this one's hard. We can move on. I remember Corning as well. We can move on.
Coolidge.
Yeah, I gotta get back over there. Hang on a second. One second.
Coolidge.
Right.
But the problem is,
Owens Corning.
I don't remember Owens. That's my issue. I don't remember Owens Corning. It was just Corning for me.
Yeah,
Corny.
Owens Corning.
It's just corny.
Yeah, there was an iteration of Owens Corning at some point. Maybe they just they had a fight and they broke up or something.
Nope, it's always been Owens Corning from the beginning.
Oh.
It was never Corning.
No, never with a K either.
Never with a K and never without Owens. And that's my issue. I remember the commercials. It was Corning fiberglass. I don't remember Owens Corning. I've never heard Owens in my life.
I need to see a bag of this stuff again. Did they have shingles too? What's going on in my brain? No, wow, man, it's the insulation. It's Pink Panther insulation. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, right.
How come I don't remember it?
Okay, but wait.
The Corning.
So Josh was the only one who got it right. Next slide.
Good for you, Josh. Good for you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Blind
That's
squirrel.
good.
And this was only ever fiberglass in my past. You can find fiberglass out there, but not with the Pink Panther. These commercials were memorable in my childhood. I loved the Pink Panther.
Yeah.
Next slide. Guys, it never had one S for me. I know it did for you, Josh, but it never had one S for me. Ever.
Josh got it right?
Yeah.
No, I thought it was two S's.
So did I. It was always two S's for me.
Wow.
It should be.
I would have spelled it that way too.
Oh.
Hey, Bomber. Yeah, but it's going to get weirder.
I thought it was a different brand.
So
I thought
much
it was
weirder,
I didn't think it was
guys.
Owens Corning though. I thought it was something different. That's weird. I don't remember that.
Oh.
Davin says, weird how I'd remember Corning and not the Owens. Exactly. And plain Corning for other products. Yeah, I know. Weird, isn't it?
It's more like fiberglass.
So here, can we zoom in on the top just so we can show that the original logo was Owens Corning fiberglass? And the L and the A is merged. The R is broken.
Yeah, that's not even glass. That's gloss.
It's gloss. Fiberglass. That's the original logo. Always been Owens Corning.
Gloss. So everybody says it wrong. It's gloss. It's not glass.
No doubt, eh?
And check out the racing team, guys. The racing team from the 80s. Look at the RA. The EA. The R is broken. The LA is merged. Look at that. The A is also broken at the top, but I wrote over it by accident. Sorry about that. But the R is not broken on the left. But the LA is still merged. Hey, Salty Sergio. So here are
No,
old
it's
ads,
right.
just so you could see fiberglass. It's not just Pink Panther, people. We also have
Oh
fiberglass for other
wow!
things.
So it is. Wow.
So it's not just the company. We have
So it's
fiberglass in other
fiberglass.
places.
It is
Fiberglass.
fiberglass.
It is
It's
fiberglass.
Wow, because that's a capital F, mother.
Yeah, I know. I said 1S, but that looks weird to me now that now that I'm seeing it on on screen.
Mhm.
It does
I
look weird.
believe you.
It looks really weird.
So again, the
There.
L is merged. Yes,
Yeah.
there it is. F with just one S on the packaging with Pink Panther, and also a complete glass par company, which spells glass with two S's, says fiberglass sports car body.
Yeah, they sell the
Wow.
bodies. They put them on top of cars. They look like a fancy car. Yeah.
Wow, man.
Sounds bougie, says Daily Woofu.
Yeah, very bougie, yeah.
It's bougie.
For real.
Owens Corning. Okay.
$17 cocktail bougie.
Now we get to the residue.
Reza
So
who?
fiberglass. Here's fiber-glass and just fiberglass. Two
The
words. So
actual
one
product
word,
for
two
boats.
words, hyphen.
What?
Wow. The actual thing for boats. I know what fiberglass. Oh my goodness. One's fiberglass, the other's fiberglass. Fiberglass boats. La 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 la.
Yeah. And here are some people. Should I go with fiberglass? And then they specifically say the Pink Corning fiberglass. Not Owens Corning. Corning fiberglass. Pink Corning fiberglass.
Gloss.
Fiberglass, but then it says Owens in red, then Corning fiberglass.
I mean, Corning does glass, you know?
Mhm.
Like, they
And
make
this is a
those
company
cookware.
that sells it. Zoom in on the bottom. This company sells it. Corning's, but Owen is up there. It's in red. Fiberglass insulation. You'd think they'd know how to spell the product they sell.
Weird.
Oh, look at
Right
that.
here.
On Corning. Oh, look where they put the possession.
Mm-hmm.
What?
On Cornings.
Yeah. All right, we can go on.
They separate them.
Do you remember Corning fiberglass, or at least fiberglass? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Or do you remember Owens Corning, excuse me, or
Look at the
fiberglass?
countertop. Look at fiberglass countertop.
Yes. Actually, I think it's particle board, but yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's supposed to be fiberglass.
Fiberglass.
Do you think
Well,
there's
there was
two different
fiberglass.
types of fiberglass, and that's the reason? Like one is for making boats and cars.
No, because I had it both ways on both things.
Oh, wow.
And one is for insulation, right? I don't know.
No, I have it both
You're saying
ways on
no.
both things.
My mind's blown.
Like I said, it deserved a presentation.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one here, that should be. Yeah. Okay,
I thought you meant. I thought at first when I saw that, I thought it was because they're fiberglass boats for a different thing. But no, that's not the case, eh?
Oh, see, here it is on
Yeah.
both. Here's for the car too. That's what I was thinking. That's what was my idea. I thought maybe the solid type was one, and then
Yeah. No, look,
insulation type was
fiberglass.
another.
Yeah.
But nope, I'm wrong. Damn it.
And for those of you just joining us, if you didn't see the Jessica Rabbit dress color, it was red in my past, sparkly red, 100%, 1,000,000,000%, always sparkly red. We showed it right before this. It's now pink. It's been pink. I covered it years ago, but some people in the chat had never seen it before. So if you missed it, make sure to rewind.
Yeah.
This is the last one of the night, and guys, this is going to be the last one of the week. because I do not feel well and I'm just going to get worse. I should be better around Thursday, Friday, so maybe we'll do a panel Thursday or Friday, depending on when I feel better. And
That's it.
that's it for tonight. You know me, we have 50 people watching. I would not end the show, but I have got to go to bed because I have to. I'm sorry.
I have one watching on my channel.
Yeah, that's
50,
me.
Oh, okay.
52 watching. It's even worse. I feel bad for leaving you guys. I'm so sorry. There won't be a show tomorrow. And like I said, there won't be anything until later in the week. It killed me to put a show together tonight.
Hopefully we get a Shifty Sunday.
Well, yeah, hopefully Hebrew's going to do Shifty Sunday, which will be a game. You guys will be playing a game if he goes live tomorrow.
Yeah, that's fun.
Oh yeah, I like that. I love the game. That
So
he does. Yeah.
keep a lookout around 8:30 Eastern. I mean 9:30 Eastern, 8:30 Central Time. That's when he normally goes live.
What's the name of the show game again? I forgot the name of the game.
What the dub?
What the dub? Yeah. Okay.
But guys, I want to do a quick shout out, and then we're gonna say goodnight. I'm sorry. I wish I could stay. Thank you guys.
Yeah.
Understandable. It's just a week.
My doctor. The good news is my doctor is thinking about it. Okay, he called me up. He gave me options. I explained why those options weren't feasible. Like, he told me to go to a specialist, and I explained how when I found a specialist who treats my condition, it immediately says, and this is through my insurance website, do you have Medicare or Medicaid? And when you click yes, it says try these doctors instead, which are not specialists. So I explained to him that I can't. They don't take Medicaid and Medicare. And then he said, well, how about you try this medicine? And I said, I have a physical condition. I am not going to mess with my brain chemistry simply because you're afraid to prescribe this medicine.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm not going to mess with an antidepressant, which is what he tried to put me on.
Yeah,
I
no.
got off on my, yeah, they're messing me up.
I'm like, there's nothing wrong with my brain. I've never had depression in my life.
Mhm.
You're not sticking me on one of these because it
from
changes
what
your
I
brain
know-
chemistry. I don't want that.
Exactly. They're not
Exactly.
even supposed to be permanent. Like, they're not supposed to be something you go on and then don't come off of. Oh, sorry. Oh,
Right,
Well,
and then I explained to them that I made calls to both the state and the federal anonymously. I didn't give my name, I didn't give my doctor's name, but I called the state and the federal Board of Health, and both told me that all my doctor needs to do is notate that he's treating me for a medical condition, a physical medical condition, state the condition, and then there's no issues. So I told them that as well. They're talking to my doctor. I have not heard back yet, so fingers crossed. Please say a prayer that my doctor has common sense and says, you know what, I'm going to do that. But
Since
right now,
I don't want to just lie to your face, and I have been your doctor for a long time, I think I'll just do it rather than that's cool. That since you were cool enough to give him the option of, I have kind of dicked her around a bit by saying I can't when I can.
he did.
So
He did
hopefully-
lie. He said that it was a new law, and it was not. They both confirmed that there is no new law whatsoever. So he did lie to me.
Yeah,
To make it
thank you, man.
easier, like so that I couldn't fight back. But I'm not the person
Yeah.
to take my health laying down. I'm
Yeah.
not.
Well, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, I've walked into
Could be.
rooms saying I don't want this to be a war doctor. Like I just want my meds.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I
and
just
it's
wanna
not. I mean,
feel
I
good.
can't blame him. He's scared. He's scared because the government is stepping where they shouldn't be. There was a doctor's office 5 blocks up and 3 blocks over. So what's that? Not even a quarter of a mile. That was raided by the DEA. So I get why he's scared. But this is my health has to suffer
Yeah.
because you're scared.
Yes,
right.
exactly.
So hopefully,
Yeah, thank you, man animal. I have to hang in there.
I just got to suffer a little bit longer.
That's right. I'd like prayers for early surgery. I'll find out Monday when my surgery is.
And then there's also a national shortage of my other medication. So I'm just not doing well all around. I'm doing very bad
Well,
right
I
now.
mean,
Yeah, we're
even
both
with
hurt.
all my meds, like that's why I get them. Like the other day, I started, like, I was in a lot, like all of a sudden my teeth that I'm supposed to be getting out, like, started to be like a lot of pain. And I remember, and I took, the meds that I had, right? Like I took that's when I started taking the antibiotics, right? Because I thought, part of the pain is probably just a little bit of infection as well. So I took that, and I took some ibuprofen. Luckily, I could eat the food, and I had my I take another medication, lactulose, so I can go to the washroom because of all the narcotics. It can bum me up. So I take like a lot of stuff. But the thing was, I remember, like, it hurt so bad. Like, I do a lot of praying and stuff like that. But then when I started getting relief, I was really, really very thankful, and it put me on a spiritual, like a spiritual high or thankgivingness that I've still been on. I'm just really thankful that I'm not, not in a lot of like a lot of pain. And so I hope like all that. So hearing that, like, I feel you, Sandy. Like I really feel you. Like I wish I could just, like, take some of mine and get it to you, but you know what I mean. Like I can't. That's not good.
No, it's not. But thank you for the thought that counts, Morgan. Thank you.
Yeah.
What was the name of that thing you said there before?
In Canada,
Yeah.
the Mersendal. Yeah, Mersendal. It's like, I forget what you call that when a word sounds like the thing that it does, but it's mercy endall. Mersendal. Mer
No, I looked it up.
D-O-L.
I looked it up. It's
Oh, yeah, so it's real dry.
MERSY. It's MERSYNDAL.
Okay, right on.
ERS
YNDAL.
N or M?
N is in Nancy.
Okay. D.
It might be OL, but it's MERSYN.
MERSYND.
A or OL, I'm not sure. But
It phonetically spells Merciendal.
Yeah, if I have to, I'm gonna mention that to my doctor. I don't know what.
Oh yeah, he's allowed to give you that if you're willing to pay for it. He's allowed to prescribe that for sure, and he'd understand why. Sure, if you want that, I'm
on disability. I should get it for free.
Oh, sure. If you want to sign the Form 8, right on. If he's like, oh, you'd like that? Why not? Sure.
I don't know. I just want something that's not Advil. It's gonna rot my stomach after a year of taking it.
Oh,
because I'm just thinking that my surgery is going to probably take a year, being in Canada. I'll find out Monday.
My brain goes, I don't want it. It's the effectiveness of Advil.
I hope it's not.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, your shoulder. I understand, but I mean, there's a reason for ibuprofen, though. You know what I mean, like to help, because swelling's not good, especially right after surgery. Like especially if you're supposed to take something to keep the swelling down. Like don't not take a anti-inflammatory.
Yeah, well, yeah, as I said, I'm gonna have to ask all these things on Monday.
Yeah. I just don't want to be a person that gives some advice. It might be considered medical, even though nothing we're talking about prescription or anything. We're just talking about over-the-counter stuff here. So the advice, I'm allowed to give that advice, I think. Like, but at the same time, I'm not like not just for YouTube, but I just don't want you. You know what I mean? Like for aches and pains, you can use that. But for surgery pain, I know it's your choice, but I would really love it if you would go with what the doctors say as well.
Oh, of course I will. Oh,
okay.
Yeah. But just suggestions don't hurt, right?
No, and I did use that for many years before I even thought about taking anything else stronger.
It's in my neck, but it just makes my shoulder hurt because it's my neck. I got arthritis and 2 pinched nerves in my neck, so it's not comfortable.
All right, guys, I'm with that. I got to do a shout out and we're going to get out of here because I have really got to go to bed. I'm
Oh, yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, no doubt.
All right. So tonight we had Splatter, Preliminal, Renee Cruz, Lara Lala TV, Pushing Buttons 62, Mac the Human, Deal Woo You Woo Poo, Boston Ray Mud Flood Adventures, Jackie McCarran, Noise Guru, Lil Cam 51, Morgan, of course, Everjosh, of course, Galactic Family Broadcast, Mandanimal, Austin 108, Christine in the studio, Hunter O. Musk, Rocky Shepherd, Tiniest Squish Sarah Pagey, Maria, Cuberts, Neofreak 91X, Blue Riders DG, Ryugami Mikado, Graffiti Tattooed, Mustard Seed of Faith, Richard Minnick, Go-Kart Bob, Dabin Good, Wheeler Greg, Wendy B, Red Storm, Stinky N aka Noel, Blue Pac-Man 13, Fizzledix, Fast Hemi, Pete Hammer, Jessica Kirk, Timothman, Cosmic Joe Chronicles, Curious and Curiouser, Christine Lynn, FAP, Sanctuary Seeker, Roulier Benjamin, GT 1982 Mustang, Bomber, Salty Sergio. Let me make sure I didn't miss anyone. If I missed you, say hi. There's 47 still watching. I think I got everyone, but just in case. I'm sure Sagar Mandela Effect was lurking at some point tonight.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So I'm going to say Sagar Mandela Effect because I have a feeling he was lurking.
Well, he deserves kudos anyway, even if he's not, because most of the time he is.
He's usually not lurking this late. This late, he's usually asleep.
Oh yeah.
I want to thank everybody watching over on Rumble, everyone watching over on X. You guys are amazing. If you ever feel lonely and want to join the chat, you want to give in an answer, you can come on over to Sandy Diva Mandela Effects on YouTube and join the chat here. Ken Raz is here too. He was lurking. Good to see you. Good to see you.
Oh yeah.
And that's about it. I'm sorry. I would stay longer if I could. There won't be a show this week, guaranteed, because I am going to be very sick. I will see you at the end of the week. If not, at the latest, I'll see you on Saturday. So have a wonderful week, everyone. If you're probably not going to hear, I'm going silent on you, like on the internet. I probably won't be in Messenger. I won't be on email. I will check things when I'm feeling better. So if you guys want to send me stuff, I will check later, but it's not going to be anytime soon. I'm sorry. I'm also putting my phone on Do Not Disturb, so. All right, thank you again to Everjosh, Morgan, and Splatter for being here and helping out. I will see you guys soon. You guys want to say goodnight before we head out?
Good night, everybody.
Yeah. Good night, everybody. Thanks for having me on. Fun as always. Great show.
Thank you. Anytime, as always. Morgan, you want to say goodnight?
Just thanks for always inviting me, and no matter the problems that we have, you always I always feel so welcome. You're certainly a person that I think that you naturally don't get conceited, but I mean I think that the Lord thing, love and acceptance, you seem to give that, and patience. You seem to have that in a way that's believable. Meaning, if people are like, "Is she just doing that?" And it's like, no, I think that's actually her, and I think that makes people believe in love. So that's what I was trying to say. I think you make like people like, oh, you believe in God, but you know what I'm saying. You act like it. You act like you believe that there's a God, and I like that about you.
Yeah, Sandy's real.
Thank you, Morgan.
Yeah,
That was really sweet.
you're welcome.
Well, good night, everyone. We will see you soon. Sleep well and have a wonderful week. Good night, guys.
Good night.
Good night,
Yep.
everybody.
Good night.
smash the tube, smash the tube, smash the tube, smash the tube. Turn the strap off, 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 please turn it off. Why must we watch Friends? 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 I've seen this show about 1,000,000 times. Not even funny when I'm drunk or high. Why must we watch Friends? 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 I'm telling you now for the 100th time. To change the channel, this show is a crime. Why must we watch Friends? 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 That laugh track is so annoying to me. They wouldn't need it if the show was funny. Why must we watch Friends? 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 There's so much better ways to spend my day than watch TV sing down a cat so smelly. Why must we watch Friends? 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 Why must we watch Friends?